He ran out of juice.
The hamster died.
Okay, we're live. And Bradius is back on the table. There's Wicked. All right. Deadlands Thursday night. Welcome everybody. I believe when we left off last week, there was some shit going down, so we say.
Shenanigans.
I believe it was
Whole
beyond shenanigans.
Chaos. It was chaos afoot.
Somebody want to catch Jingo up on what's going on here?
We're like,
lost
hey,
in the
there's a
fog.
mysterious valley.
We're lost in the fog.
Let's go into the scary valley. It's not full of fog or anything. Oh no, now there's scary faces. We're gonna die.
Yeah, in a
It's an
nutshell.
Indian burial ground. That's what Timmons says it is. It's an Indian burial ground, and they upset.
Well, you guys. So, okay, they're gonna make you try to read between all these lines. So they basically they're heading out to help some people they've made a deal with take a herd of 1,800 head of cattle. A complete ranch from Texas has been moved out here by Bayou Vermilion Railway, and it's come to the railhead, and they're going to move it around Perdition and connect with the Iron Dragon Railroad, go to Shanfan, where people aren't starving quite as bad, and have the RT Chestnut Resupply Company get a bunch of barges and take this shit out to the maze to this guy's brother. So they're moving an entire ranch. And on the way to the Bayou Vermilion railhead, which is
We're getting ready to move an entire ranch.
Yeah.
We haven't got there yet.
haven't got
Run
there
away.
yet.
Yeah, we're going down to meet them.
Let me find where's my images.
I thought we were heading up to somewhere to talk to somebody about getting the cars or whatever ready on the end of the Iron Dragon.
No,
On
we
the
sent word telegraph for that.
And where are we? Oh, I guess we are heading to the railhead.
Yeah.
Then
Now the
we,
railhead is like, now again, this is kind of an old style map, kind of a rendition, more fantasy-esque than whatever. But the end of the rail is here. The last station that's been built and whatnot is back here. So they come in from Perdition, Jingo, if you can see this on the map, and they're kind of riding through this hilly land, these hills, and they come to this camp, and it's a camp of surveyors, and they're like, well, 3 of our survey party went into that valley down there 2 days ago, and they ain't come out. Well, they look, and the valley is, you kind of look down this long slope, looking southeast. It's about 7 miles long, about 5 miles wide, and it looks like a titan or a god has taken 2 handfuls of huge boulders, rocks, and dropped them in here, and then taken his finger and kind of woven a path through them. So it looks like a huge kind of maze. No! Thank you, Vino. For 21 months. 21 months, man. That's nice. Thank you very much for that.
18-month streak.
You've been streaking for 18 months?
Oh yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
I learned from the best.
You've
J-Rock.
been making your cam show, right? So anyway, they start down into that big valley, and they quickly find that this fog, this strange fog, kind of starts, which you guys didn't see it when you were going down in there, and something started shoving them around and throwing stuff at them and shit that they couldn't see. And then they started seeing it, and they would be these apparitions that would appear and then disappear into the rocks. And they get to this location, which I don't know if you are on the map. I have to add you back into here. Yes, I do, don't I, Vino? It's actually just capturing the wrong window. But to the cams, thank you very much. There's the Jingo cam.
Well, I was just over there sending the whatchamacallit, the the sub thing,
There it is.
and I noticed that it was a little off.
Yeah, we can see the VC menu now. It's blocking a bunch of us.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, now Jingo needs to be. There we go.
Cool.
I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that no more. No more. No more.
Yeah, I switched over to the Ninja myself. My
It's so
players still
easy
had
now.
a
You just
complaint.
did
They
they?
didn't. Yeah, they didn't like the fact that I was using Skype before, and they could bring up the Skypes and see each other in real time. With the Ninja, you can't see each other. You have to watch the stream, and they didn't like that. I was like, well, that's
What?
too bad. That's just how it is with the OBS Ninja that Drake and I use.
You
We
can see each other. You just get into the same room.
yeah, we can see each other on OBS Ninja. Yeah, it just replaces VC.
It's a
Oh,
browser. I mean, you gotta.
It's not going
Okay,
to work
I-
for
Open
my
window
setup.
Well, yeah, I just had the sent them individual links that I feed into my stream. I didn't think about feeding a room in. I don't know if I can still do the individual links from there, but I'll play with
Yeah,
it.
that's how mine's set up.
Cool.
Can you hear me?
And if you use no audio,
Yep.
and I can send it to you. You can actually kill the audio, so they don't have to dick with that.
We can hear you, Brad.
So put it that
Brad?
in the link, no audio.
Brad.
He was there a moment ago.
3 megs a second.
Can you hear us, Brad?
There he goes.
Hear you? Can you not hear me?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you asked if we could hear you, and I said yes, 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 and then I heard
Uh,
nothing else. So.
Tell your roommate to turn the microwave off. They're sucking up too much of your bandwidth.
But it shows your user is offline. Before it keeps trying to connect your camera. Oh! Scuba. Scuba comes on here, scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I got him last week, so it hasn't come around yet for me.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks ago.
I'll tell you what, I've got a dislocated rib between my shoulder blades on my right side, and I've got a hell of a pinched nerve back there. And every time that happens, I'm like, I jerk, and maybe I should have turned alerts off, but then people wouldn't get their kicks out of that. So I appreciate it, Scuba. I appreciate the jolt up.
Now that I know that I could cause pain, how do you do the subscriptions? Let's see. Kidding.
All right, so let me
Always
do
not.
this. I'm going to shut off
There's
the cam.
there's one thing I've
for-
learned in life.
Right, we're just gonna show Doc Fong there.
Payback is hell, and I don't need it. I don't.
Don't need it.
I stream more than Morbania, so I don't need payback.
Yeah, revenge is a dish best served cold.
I thought it was a dish best served on the first of the month when the subscription kicks in.
Timing's always perfect on
Yeah.
Morbania stream though. You're like, he's wait till he starts to go down into his little story mode, and then he just.
Timing's key.
I waited for him to get a good ways into it, made him feel safe and comfortable.
You are a VIP, Scuba. You're also a subscriber, and yeah, so you're pretty damn important around here, especially 5 months in a row. Yeah. So what do you think? As a matter of fact, he's so important. Scuba, should these guys die tonight in the TPK? Let's just ask him.
Don't answer that; it's a trap.
Matter of fact, I might go in there and make a TPK something that somebody can buy with their points. No, I wouldn't.
Buy a TPK.
Absolutely, he says. Well, I don't know
I
if
have.
that's going to happen or not, but let's get so Jingo. That's what happened. They've they come into this camp and they say, well, 3 of our surveyors went in there 3 days ago and haven't come out, and there was some Indians that showed up and told us not to go in there, and they left. And so these guys are all like, "Oh, it's Indian burial grounds, you know." And then some weird shit's been happening, so yeah, it could be. But I was in the middle of getting Alonzo back, and did I get him in here?
Not on the map yet.
You are not in. How come I can't?
In the fog. So we'll have someone continue our part.
I don't see him in the combat tracker.
Yeah, it's not letting me put him
Brad.
in the combat tracker. That's weird. Even from the character selection. Oh, you know why? Because he's not a party sheet. Gotta have him in the party sheet. Let's start with that, and then do this, and then we got to put his token in there again because Deadlands. Which is in data, host, Deadlands. There it is. Data, host. And looks like I need to give him some chips and some adventure cards. How's that for service?
Hey, I'll leave a good tip.
Okay, so we got everybody back in here. So I'm going to put him at the back of the party, and you basically come out of that ethereal pocket where people that are out of a session kind of stay camped out. You were taking care of the horses or something.
I call it the drunk player bag. That's what I call it.
Drunk player bag. There you go.
The drunk player bag. Just poof.
Well, hey, look at that little red-headed kid. Look at that curly red hair.
Yeah, it is becoming less and less manageable.
Yeah, well, he'll be a wild one. That's that red hair. Look out. Okay. So that's where we're at, and we ended after a round of combat. And basically, this guy is going. Okay. So. All right. So you kind of come to, and you've got the map now, Jingo?
I do.
All right, I'm trying to get my cams going there. Hey, Brad, just go to VC and hang up from the call. If I try to remove you, then I guess I could just do this. There you go.
He's not in chat. He had to restart Discord.
Okay. Son of a bitch, what is going on with VC and what the hell is happening?
There's Brad.
There. Windows all freaked out. Windows 10, yay. Sucks. So,
I don't have a problem with it.
with that, there was a skeleton that popped up out of the ground. Of course, I don't know that Alonzo could see that from where he's at. And HG ran up there and kind of pow, you know.
Did he knock the head off and then like spin kick the head when it was in the air?
Something like that. He blew it apart. I mean, he put like 7 or 8 wounds on the thing, I think. It's just a skeleton.
Yeah, but it was like 7 with the first hit and then 1 with an extra second hit for no real reason.
With double dead.
Just cause.
All right, Timmons, I see you kind of looking around back here.
Timmons like, what in the hell's going on up there? He swivels the shotgun around. He's like, oh. He's got it loaded. Does anyone say anything? Timmons is lost back here.
What is happening, boss?
I think there was a skeleton or something. I'm not sure.
Did Timmons see it? Where was it at?
I don't remember that.
Up there where Jeb is now.
Yeah, I think it was like
between Jeb and HG.
right there.
Hello, Izzy.
So between them trees and stuff, yeah, you'd have had a hard time seeing it. But you could see HG because he was standing like right here at the time, and you kind of see him go, ah! And he runs forward and
Well, let's see. Timmons goes, that's 5, that's 10, that's 20 feet. That's following 15 feet. Timmons like, shit on it. I'm getting away from HG. And he's going to step back over here after the bushes.
You're going to hide in the woods?
Yeah. And he's just going to go on hold for a second. He's just waiting. He's like, if something comes up, I'm going to shoot it. But I ain't getting nowhere near HG. He's deadly.
All right. Albert is drunk and talking to himself in the corner.
Is he pissing? I think he's pissing.
Yeah, I expect to see him about 8 or 8:30, so I'm not going to pull him out tonight. Hopefully he will show up. But Jeb,
he's happy you don't pull him out. He likes to stay in.
Said that he may not get off until 9.
Gotcha. Let's see. Okay.
Scuba, we can't promise we won't do anything down while you're gone. That's off the table.
Yeah, really, man.
You're great up at all times.
Well, Jeb's gonna walk forward a little bit with his gun at a swivel. I'm kind of looking around, waiting for something to jump out at him.
What? How the hell did he? Okay. So you move over here, and as you do, the ground at your feet to the left, because you're walking this direction, right?
Yes.
So to your left, to the south, the ground starts to rumble, and you see clawing its way up out of the ground.
You sure he's not coming? He's clawing his way out of the sky.
I'm trying. What the fuck is going on with? Hang on a second.
I don't think the song goes "Skeleton in the Sky Tonight." I don't think that's how it goes.
I wish there was a search like thing, but alas, there is not. Alas, 59.
But Jeb isn't a lass, he's undead.
And this thing stands up that was on hold and takes a swipe at you. Oh, and it hits you.
Dag nabbit.
With its claws. Oh. And you're shaken. But you could try to remove that with a Benny and still, you haven't taken an action yet.
Yeah, it's still my turn.
Yeah, it's still your turn. He was just on hold and he Got a little sneak surprise in there because he just come crawling out of the gravel. So let me jump back to you.
I'm trying to use it to.
You have to. It didn't apply the shaken part yet.
Oh.
Okay. And now Jeb Hexman. Recover fear 2. So.
Well, I used the.
Yeah.
The,
yeah.
Because it was still my turn.
Right, exactly. So you used the Benny. Because it would have rolled at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
So that dice didn't really count.
Right. Oh, I forgot a couple of you guys got fear penalties against you.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, you know what? I don't care. I'm in melee with it. It pops out at me. Takes a swing. I'm going to shoot it with the Winchester.
Oh. Blam!
Whoa! Pow! Yeah.
Skeleton? What
22.
skeleton?
Yeah, you blow this fucking thing apart, man. Oh. And so I'll take him off the map because he's a punk ass skeleton. And he left a little blood there, which is strange.
It's a little bone marrow.
All right, Doc Fong. Give me a notice roll, Doc. Oh yeah, you don't have a problem. When all of a sudden, off of the back of the rocks, right here, off these rocks, you see this half-naked, hairy-legged man in a vest and a bowler hat, and he looks like he's like selling peanuts at the ballpark. He's got this tray in front of him, and he takes a cup out of the tray, bends over and sniffs it like this, and slings that shit. And where's my chat? There we go. 2, 4, 6. H.G. Willikers. You're not even looking. You're looking for around, and all of a sudden this wad of shit hits you right in the back of the fucking head, and just kind of sprays around, slides like on your ear, and dripping down your face. And he looks at Brad. Brad, I need you to make a. Don't you have a phobia?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
It's a phobia of monkeys or a phobia of poopy?
It's
Pithecophobia.
pithecophobia. Yeah, you want to explain what pithecophobia is?
I scare a monkey.
It sounds like
Keeps
it sounds
showing
like
up
you
out
start
of
making fun
nowhere.
of Timmons when you did pick of the phobia. The pick of the phobia.
I think, isn't that an automatic fear penalty loss?
No, you take -2 to all your things.
-2. Okay.
I
So.
think,
Well,
Most importantly,
I think he pisses himself too, though. That's automatic.
what I was thinking is this.
Yeah, the monkey was
Running
there at the end of the. Yeah. You're running that. How far?
protect.
The full 7. All right.
I'm hiding behind Jeb. Ah,
Protect Jeb.
Jeb, there's some sort of demon creature up there. Ah,
Jeb will look back over his shoulder. Oh, that's just Clyde. Don't mind him.
Well, since Timmons was on hold and Clyde appeared.
Yeah. No. Sorry, Clyde's gone. He just threw the shit, and then
I'm just saying.
he disappeared over these rocks right here and is gone. That's Clyde and
Timmons just staring at him like.
courtesy of Engorgio. Shit
you
slinger in the
realize-
chat.
Now
should you be at work?
you realize that you're probably going to have to give us satisfaction at some point and come up with an NPC for Clyde that we can actually kill.
That the
Also, it's
Never.
arrowed.
Never. Clyde is like Snuffleupagus. You can't kill him. Can't kill him.
You can't kill him and nobody sees him.
Everybody sees him.
No, only Big Bird was the only one that ever saw Snuffleupagus.
Oscar.
Brad.
Yes.
Yes, Brad.
Step on it. You stepped in something.
No.
It's a chimpanzee grave.
Is this a human skeleton at least?
What the hell?
It's a orangutan.
It switched back to your. It switched back to your. So give me a notice roll. Jeb didn't have the. Okay,
Clearly,
no
I'm
problem.
paranoid and looking all around.
You are paranoid and looking all around when that guy makes his appearance beside you, but he's coming off a hold. So how is that? I should have given Jeb this option. Isn't interrupting somebody's turn a contested thing?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Athletics.
It is. It's a dexterity check, agility check opposed.
Okay.
He has to beat whoever's turn it is on an agility check in order to interrupt.
All right.
Well, in Jeb's point of view, he didn't really care, so he just let it happen.
All right. So Doc Fong, you got to beat a 9 on an agility roll, and a 5 will not do it.
I thought it was athletics.
Much better at agility.
All right. So you gonna let this thing hit you? Yay, nay, or are you gonna try to roll and beat that with a chip?
I'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, it's athletics.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
According to the Suede player's guide, interrupting actions is opposed athletics.
Okay, so that means that not that guy. Did I close that fucking thing? I did. Yeah. So athletics. And if you don't have it, it's unskilled, right?
No, you should have a D4. It's athletics, so
Oh,
everyone should have it.
well, it's not on here, so we'll
But
do this.
You win.
3. Okay. All right, so it still plays out the same way. All right, so this guy comes out of the ground with a tomahawk in his hand and hits you because you're scared shitless and didn't see him. And he shakes you up a little bit. I'm gonna apply that.
You know, skeleton warriors with tomahawks, it makes you think that this is probably an Indian burial ground.
And because I moved it back to your turn, it rolled for you. So I believe you're still shaking. You should be because that roll.
No, I'm just gonna use the chip.
All right, and then I'll take that off. All right, so you use the chip. You take the shaking off.
Well, I ran for one thing, but this thing showed up, so I'm gonna try to shoot him. Am I still scared of Clyde?
Well, I mean, I think you're still scared
Until
of
the
him,
end of this turn. Yeah, until the end of this round. You're going to have a -2 penalty.
All right. Well,
you're the one that picked the fucking monkeys to be scared of, man. After Clyde was born, you did this to yourself.
Gorgio. Well, Gorgio definitely assisted since he made Clyde show up.
Well, tonight he did. Actually, it was this very group where Clyde was born. Caesar in the chat. Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah, whatever you boys did to piss that monkey off.
That's a bad fuck.
Throwing my hand in its general direction. Just nowhere close.
All right, you got to go with that?
Jeb, wait. HG, there is another thing for you to destroy.
All right, HG.
HG is a little preoccupied. He's gonna stumble up here between the rocks and recover up.
All right, so I'll let you plot your move there.
And he's going to proceed to try to clean himself off a little bit. Just get it off his head. Sure I don't end up with shit in my eyes.
All right, so as you start to move, I've got to find him. Let me cancel this a second. Let me just move you through it. Okay.
Who's ever pointer that is from last week? I think it's Jeb or Doc Bong.
All right, so you started here, right? Or here, I think.
I don't have an option to.
Yeah, right there.
All right. As
I
you
don't have
start to move,
Mine are green anyway.
you get here,
That is green.
and I need a spirit check from
Oh,
you,
yours
or
are pretty green.
a fear check from you first, which is spirit, is it not? Fear check. Yeah,
Ooh.
I didn't think you'd have a
Oh,
problem
shit.
with that. But this thing comes off of hold, so we need contested agility rolls,
Athletics.
or I mean athletics. Come on, open. Damn you.
Well, I think athletics uses agility anyway, so kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
It does.
but one could definitely be higher than the other.
You know what?
True.
It'd be nice just to have athletics on this damn sheet so I don't have to roll a d4.
For me, it's a D8 versus a D4 minus 1. So.
Yeah. All right, so you get to attack first. That's a hit.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Whips around real quick, smacking it. Leave me alone.
And actually, you don't smack it. You just pass through it. And it looks at you and reaches a hand out. And it's going to try to touch you in the wrong place. You know,
Bad ghost.
and he's probably going to miss with that. And he does miss with that. And he fades away. No, he doesn't, because he didn't take 2 actions. He's going to stay visible. And I'm going to jump back to... It's still your turn, HG.
I would get another attack on him, but there's no point rolling if it's not going to do anything.
Yep. You just passed your melee attacks, just went right through him. Unless do you have some kind? No, you don't. Never mind.
No, I just have chi focus and side, which I'm sure doesn't help. Wouldn't be.
HG, we may need you to invent a ghost vacuum.
Just don't cross the streams.
Yep. Don't cross the stream.
Please don't add total protonic reversal to the chat options, please.
Are you going to try to withdraw, or I mean, you take an op shot from him, or are you going to stay there?
No, I still have a second action because I had quickness.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because I did that first round, I was cast quickness and then pumped the guy.
That's right. That was last week.
I'm trying to decide if any of my stuff will be helped. I'm gonna try using my. Actually, I use my cone attack, the blast. Burst.
Now let me ask you, for purposes of the game, is your weird science, that is considered magic, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, you couldn't legitimately do it without using magic.
Right.
He just,
That's what I thought.
it's
Okay.
more of a rationalization to himself.
So I'm going to try to soak. And he does soak a couple of those wounds. So I'll apply that. All right, HG.
I'm guessing that would be the end of my turn then.
I heard
Okay.
that as the slivered, or read that as the slivered hairy ghost.
The slivered hairy, the slivered hairy ghost.
That's how I originally read it.
Yeah, it should have a hyphen in there.
All right. Can I see that ghost from here?
You can, because it's within this
And
6-second period of time. Yes.
I watched H.G. Willikers just swing right through it, didn't I?
Yep. Well, take me a notice roll. Let's see if you notice that, because he's kind of between you, a little bit blocking your view. But you saw him punch a couple times, and then he did something, and there's like a fucking burst of fire or something. Yeah, you noticed it. You noticed it's like, well, he punches a couple times, and he's like, well, fucking shit, can't hit it. And so you heard him say something. He reached, you're like, well, he can't hit that thing.
And then the fireworks start. We're all at risk of
I'm going to
death.
move a little bit closer.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Move a little bit closer.
Timmons looks at it and he said, "Don't get any closer. You're crazy. That fool will blow you up."
And just because I have to know for myself, I'm going to take a shot at it with my Colt Navy.
All right, you'd have a -2 to hit it from behind the rock there,
Fair enough.
behind HG and the rock. And don't crit fail. Oh, look at that. That's a hit with a raise.
Keep on going, baby.
Well, you're
Two
pretty
wounds.
damn sure you put it right through this thing's head, which it towers over HG because he's kind of a little framed guy, and it just must have passed right through.
I'll look at my gun and sigh and drop it back into the holster. Not sure what to do next, boss.
Try silver.
The only thing I've got silver probably is a silver crucifix, and I'm not going to.
What are you shooting? A Colt Navy 36?
Yeah,
Oh,
Colt
I
Navy
can't do that.
36. Yeah, no.
Timmons, you're on hold. Do you want to do anything?
Timmons has a double-barrel shotgun and a small man that's making flaming stuff going, and he's in the bushes.
Uh-huh.
I don't think he knows what the hell's going on.
Where's the damn...
I don't think I can see this.
Should he be in the flammable undergrowth right now?
And if you're on hold, can you move?
You
I
can
don't
pretty much
know.
come off hold and move or do something.
So I could move, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, and then shoot this thing at point blank range. No, I think I think Timmons wants to. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna move over to this square. I'm just gonna point at it. Shoot at the silver-haired ghost with a silver round out of a shotgun. And then he's gonna move back into the bushes where he was.
Okay, so you're gonna...
Right, so
Yeah, just go ahead and plot it out.
well, I can't get back to the bushes, but I can get back 1 square. So I'll shoot first from there.
So you're gonna go to there first and shoot. All right.
Shotgun.
Give me a notice.
This
Give
is-
me a notice roll first.
Notice roll.
By the way, be sure you come off hold, Timmons, before the round actually starts over.
Okay,
Probably
so
Ghost.
yeah, go ahead and go off hold now. So you get right there, and you can see the ground start to rumble right there to the south of you. And you see these hands, these bony hands, come clawing their way up out of the ground. And you look, and every place one of these things has been popping up, at least what you're seeing, there's kind of it's like it's mounded over with pebbles, because that's all that's really in this weird valley is like this rocky, pebbly soil. And this thing's digging its way out of there.
Before I get to where I'm at, or after I get there?
You notice it when you stand right next to it. Or I would say you notice it when you get
So
within
here?
5 feet of it, yeah.
So
So I'm
Timmons,
gonna turn
instead
that
of
on.
he's pointing at the silver hair ghost, but he sees this thing crawling out. He's gonna shoot it in the top of the head, I think.
Okay.
Actually, he would probably club it since he's with the shotgun butt. You know how he likes to shotgun butt everything. Yeah,
Yep.
as it's coming up.
All right, so give it you've been pretty deadly at that.
Yeah, Tim is like, oh shit, there's one right here, and he's like,
Oh!
shit.
Um,
Uh-oh.
Timmons, as you raise this thing up and you're gonna swing this butt of this gun down at this thing's head, you kind of got to squat over and bend over like you're gonna do it. I want you to roll me a percentile die, and you want to roll under 50%.
Wait a second. Percentile. Oops.
Yeah. You hear a crack, and a big piece of the stock splits off of your shotgun, about 12, 14 inches long, and breaks and falls over. There's like this jagged piece of wood for a stock on your shotgun now. And as you do this, the shotgun goes boom, boom, because you just crammed it into the ground. Now I want you to give me an agility roll. Or, well, no agility, because athletics is connected to, yeah. And as you realize you're going to miss and you're thinking, fuck, I'm looking at the barrel of this shotgun, you kind of roll your head out of the way and it blows up right here beside your head. You are going to be deafened in your right ear for probably about the next hour or so. You're going to have this constant ringing in your ear.
Does he hit a flying over squirrel or anything by perchance?
Did you maybe get some dinner out of the deal? Fuck no.
Yeah.
You didn't shoot a friend when you did that.
Tim is like, good lord, and he's gonna jump back with the rest of his move. Using his
Okay.
edge, whatever.
Oh,
that
he
is.
does have an
Improved
edge.
extraction.
There you go. You extract. You
So he stumbles back, kind of out of the way. Like, good lord, did you say something?
Your fucking head's ringing. It's like those war movies. Like, well, you were in the army. You know, it's like shells going off
I've had a
around you.
grenade blow up right there too.
Yeah,
Partially hearing.
All right, so we are going to the next round, round 3, and the top of round 3 there was a.
You forgot to take the ghost off a hold, so it didn't get a card.
That one didn't. Yeah. Don't worry
That's
about
not
it.
a
Don't
good
worry
answer.
about it, Vino.
That one.
Since you had to say something, I thought I'd just tell you that one is off hold, but I've got a note right there of who's went and who hasn't. So
Well, it's the only one that I saw, and there's only one shown on the map.
Right.
So
right. I should have. You know what? I think we do need to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna give them a card. See what happens. Moves them. No problem. That. All right. Oh well. Let's see. Okay. Well, it drew an ace. So remains shaken. So I'm going to spin a chip and take shaken off this ghost. And it is once again going to try to touch HG. And it misses. It's going to stay there. Alonso Perez.
Alonso is looking worried. He doesn't have anything to fight such things.
Well, there's always the skeletons.
Yes, oh, there's a skeleton right there. I will step up to the skeleton.
What'd you say?
I'm going to take out the skeleton.
We're having beans for dinner.
And poke at it with my bang stick and miss. However, I'm going to spend a white fate chip to re-roll that attack.
Awesome.
Good call.
And I have Elan as a edge, which means I get a +2 to my reroll.
Nice.
I just want to point out that had the skeleton not come up, I would be firing into melee with a fumble.
Yeah.
HG Willikers.
Yeah, HG Willikers would have got shot, no doubt.
Payback
Hit
hell,
with a
bitch.
raise.
That was a bit of an improvement.
I don't think it really requires much for these things. It really doesn't require anything for those. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they are skeletons.
Oh, they are skeletons. That's right. And you just blow this thing's bones all apart. And when you do, this ghost screams as loud as it can. And I need everybody to give me a spirit roll.
Timmons can't hear. Does he get a bonus to it?
Well, you know, that's a good point. I will give you a +4 bonus against it, actually.
Tim was like, what'd he say? What'd you say? Spirit.
Yep.
In the spirit world.
Years of doing doctorly things has made Doc Fong not pay attention to screams of pain and fear.
Now, did you guys remember, though, that you are already at... Everybody should have... remember, all rolls are at a -4 here, because the fear level's -4.
Oh, we didn't remember.
And I forgot, so it's a DM fuck up. So I'm going to let you guys get away with that. Everybody passed that roll, and the ghost can't believe it. He kind of looks. He's like, I can't hurt these guys.
Think maybe I'm in the spirit world.
Yeah. So okay, Alonzo. So this thing screams, and Timmons doesn't seem to be. He's looking around. He's trying to put his fucking shotgun back together. Can I leave this? I'll bust it up. Fucking thing.
Yeah, Timmons has strapped that thing together a lot. So he's just gonna shove it in his backpack or something, like wedge it up in there, like.
Okay.
He's not gonna fix it now.
I think you still have some movement.
That will end my turn.
That will end your turn. Okay. HG. Mr. Ghosty, here in front of you. Give me a notice roll. HG.
Yep, or not.
No. Okay. So you're moving around this thing, repositioning yourself. Oh.
And then I'm activating my damage field. I shouldn't have targeted. It wouldn't matter. I don't actually hit him. But I should bet -4, so I still succeeded. I put the modifier on. I just forgot it goes away.
Let's see. Weird Science Damage field stream is -4 is 8 is a 4. All right, so what's the
Wait,
close
why do you have
combat
a
range?
-4?
Because the fear,
Yes, everything's at a -4.
everything's at a
Isn't
-4
it?
here.
I thought it was fear checks are at a -4.
Well, fear checks are, yeah. Well, your notices and all that stuff is a -4 too, isn't it?
Don't think so.
No, is it just for fear checks?
I think
Okay.
it's just for fear.
Well, there we go. I'm still, what are we
Doesn't,
in this 3/4 of a year, and I've read the book 10 times and I still don't remember shit. So there you go. Welcome to being old.
I mean, we could be wrong too.
No, that's
Um,
no. I'm saying you guys are probably right because I don't ever. I've read Deadlands over and over and over trying to memorize that. I'm glad I'm not in school these days, man. It's pathetic. It's fucking awful. I can't remember nothing.
doesn't a grit add in there somewhere too?
It does in Deadlands Reloaded. There's no guts anymore in Deadlands Reloaded.
Yeah,
No, he said
we have a grit score.
Yeah, I think grit offsets your fear penalties, doesn't it?
possibly.
I'm,
I
I'm
thought
not
so.
sure.
I'm pretty sure it does. Let's see here.
I was thinking it was plus grit minus area fear penalties.
All right. Yeah, it would be for our fear checks get a negative based on the fear level, and abominations get bonuses based on each fear level. So the monsters should be tougher in a higher fear level.
That's how that works. Okay, true grit, legendary offset. True grit at legendary offset all penalties, but you guys don't have true grit. And does anybody
do
have
have a
true grit?
No, but all have a grit stat. It's one of the
You do have a
derived
grit,
stats.
right? Grits and grit, guts and grit versus a spirit check. No. How does grit work? So if I have 2 grit, 6 guts roll, grits. This is saying it has something to do with guts, and no, I don't want to sign into Reddit. I don't know. We'll deal with it later. Okay. All right, HG. So Perry hit. You hit him.
That doesn't actually even need to hit him. I don't think I
Oh,
have
that
anything
was
to do for my second action.
yeah. That was part of your damage field, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't waste too many power points. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, HG. Let me move back to here.
Oh yeah, I have it set up so I boost it up by 1 too, so it does 2d6.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, this you may not notice it, Jeb. I don't know if you notice a skeleton crawling its way up out of the ground over here or not. But you are next. HG, are you done?
Yeah, I'm assuming I didn't see that skeleton, right?
No, you failed your notice roll earlier.
All right. Then yeah, I'm gonna end here, and that'll deal damage to the skeleton or to the ghost.
To the ghost. Damage to the ghost.
Oh shit! That actually probably should have done one. I had the modifier written in there for the -4, so it should have been 9 damage or 10 damage. Sorry.
10 damage, but then the ghost has +4 anyway. So remember, because they're supposed to be tougher in fear areas. Is that how that works? Jingo, you're kind of the expert sitting at the table right now.
It's I know it is for certain things. I don't know which things.
What's that again? Explain to me.
Explain it to Alonso, Lucy. So Brad said whatever he was reading just a moment ago, that things in high
No,
fear
I think
or HG1
HG said certain things did.
abominations get. So in these high fear level areas, you guys get penalties, and the abominations get bonuses. But we don't know what the
Yes,
bonuses are to.
um, that's how I understand it. I'm not sure what the bonuses are to. That really was kind of vague, having to reconcile an older version of Deadlands with a newer version of Savage
It,
Worlds.
Gotcha.
Not
it
everything lines
said,
up.
I was saying the thing I said, it said the marshal had a chart in the Deadlands books.
I don't have a Deadlands
I
box,
couldn't see it.
so
I'm seeing some reading that says text in the Marshal's Handbook that verifies I need to subtract the fear level of a particular region from the character's guts roll. But what about fear penalties associated with a creature, i.e., demon? Fear -4 is encountered in an area with a level 4
I
fear.
think those
Is that a
penalties
-8
stack.
to the hero's guts
Yes,
roll?
so that's
I
minus
believe it
8.
is.
Yeah, yeah, it
Okay.
stacks. It says,
Oh shit.
or somebody
And
else
then
said,
I
you know.
think that might, I know that with the older versions of Savage Worlds, they had guts was a skill that you know not everybody had.
Right.
And I know with Deadlands Reloaded, grit is something that offset those penalties as well, but it was a straight, you know, offset one level kind of thing as I understood it. Um, I also believe that the characters tier factors into it so that like heroic characters are
Yeah,
less
that's
likely to be affected by it than novice characters would.
that's what determines your grit. Your rank directly determines your grit.
Yeah. So
And then I believe
anyone
there are
who
edges
sees
that modify that.
a ghost, now this ghost I must have pulled it from the old shit because it says anyone who sees a ghost must make a guts roll. All right.
Guts was
I will
removed in the
substitute a
Yep.
latest
spirits
edition of
check.
Savage World and replaced by the Spirit check.
Right. And that's why we did a
Yeah.
spirit check on this. I don't think I made all of you guys do that though. I think it was just HG.
No, I
when
did
yeah.
not.
So I'll have to do that coming around the next round. And the modifier for the roll can range from 0 to -2 depending on the ghost. And so, you know, I think that's a GM call thing right there. So yeah, we'll do that. As a matter of fact, we are not. HG's already had one. Alonzo, you already went, right? Yep. All right, HG, are you done?
Yeah. Yeah, when I ended my turn is when it deals the damage.
Jeb.
Yeah, I forgot I was just about to go, so I held off on going.
You was just about to go, so before you go, you thought you'd stay and go.
So I found the fear table that can apparently actually kill us.
What are you shooting at? Skeleton Warrior
Skeleton.
82. Gotcha. Holy shit.
It is minus a head or minus a skull.
No doubt. You know, and he's a mook. I'm not going to. Oh, wait a minute. That ghost is shaking. That ghost can't be shaken. I don't think. Not until it takes. I'm going to leave it on there because it'll help me track something. But if you guys try to attack the ghost or something, let me know because I'll have to take it shaken off there or else it'll. Well, it doesn't matter. All right, so you blow the skeleton all to hell. Where's he at? I was going to remove him. That. All right, Jeb. Doc Fong.
Well, I'm not paying attention to this ghost or whatever's going on back there. I hear loud screaming. I just assume it's a bad doctor, based on my fear result.
Well, it's not a monkey. You've forgotten about the monkey. There's other things to be more scared of right now. So make sure you've taken your monkey fear penalty off.
Yeah, I did that manually, so I'm good.
Right.
But the skeleton in front of me looks kind of like a jerk, so I'm going to shoot it.
Yeah, he's. I need flavorful names, colorful names. Oh, that's a miss. This
Oh,
particular
come on. That was a 7 on the last second. It tilted.
it tilted, but he just kind of arced over like this and separated his rib cage enough for your bullet to just kind of pass between two ribs and miss him.
Well, I really don't like this guy.
You don't like that guy, do you? So you're going to add 2 to that.
And that will be a hit.
Wait a minute. That's silver-haired goat. I thought that was... I had shaken on him. No, because when it passed, it said unharmed. Okay, so it took it off there. Well, fuck. What's this damage field steam on the silver-haired ghost, HG? That's a
I
hit.
believe he
The
heals.
damage on it?
It says steam. It says 4 damage unharmed. So did that happen automatically?
Yeah, at the end of his turn, anything adjacent to him gets hit.
Yeah, I didn't get a 4 though. I dealt 6 damage to him against his toughness, which shaking him, but I should have been 10 damage. So he should have taken a wound, but I don't know where he got 4 damage from.
I don't know. Well, all right. Okay, Doc.
Is that a hit then?
It was a hit. Yes. Oh, my poor skeleton. He's shaking.
He's rattled.
Yeah, I forgot all about the sacred burial ground music. Oh. Got my recording studio set up again. I'm waiting for a MIDI cable to be able to hook in the keyboards so I can do the drums and all that shit, yeah. All right.
I'm also going to take a step to the left and say, Jim, there's a skeleton you can shoot.
All right, you step there.
Clearing out some room for Jim.
Timmons.
You were supposed to kill that skeleton, Doc.
Timmons wants to draw out his pistol. He's got a Colt 44 Dragoon. He slithers out of his freaking holster, and he says, "Boys, you gotta look into the peyote bullets." And he wants to fire twice at this ghost.
Peyote bullets?
So do I? Yeah, he said peyote bullets. And what do I do? Just click 2 actions,
Where'd
right?
you get peyote bullets from?
Right here on my adventure deck as a.
Okay.
Peyote bullets, really?
I don't like it.
So you called them peyote bullets. Very good. So you're gonna fire and
I put the -2 actions on, and I'm going to target the ghost, right? And I'm going to fire this pistol. Where's it at? Oh, it's up here. Bang! Oh, shit.
that's a
It's
miss.
got bees in it. And then I'm going to... Can I use a white chip and roll that again?
Yeah. You most certainly can. It's the glory of Deadlands.
Are you shooting him twice?
Yeah.
That's a hit with a raise. Whoa.
Peyote bullets, baby! And then the second shot...
Hang on a second. Hang on. Don't do anything yet. Don't do
I
anything
already
yet.
rolled it.
Yeah, that's a miss anyway. Okay, good enough. Second shot's a miss. I'm gonna try to soak some of this damage. And it soaks 2 of the wounds.
And I can re-roll that last miss.
Yeah, if you want to spend a white chip.
Yeah, I got another one I want to spin.
Uh,
Dude, like, hold on a second. Take the aim. Oh,
Oh, it's still a hit.
is that hit?
Oh,
Another
that's
wound.
I'm going to apply that wound.
And he's done.
All right. Timmons is finished. And Albert's still drinking.
Does it actually do anything to it? I mean, do we physically see like it take damage?
You see it scream. And I was looking to see something for a second. Okay, so you guys see Timmons, and he's over here, and he's pulling his pistol out, and he's quickly shoving some rounds into it, and he pulls up, and he's like, pow! And the ghost spins around and screams again real loud. Pow! And he does the same thing, and it kind of staggers backwards a little bit, just about 2 feet. So it stays within melee of HG. But let me do that. Round 4, Alonzo Perez.
How does Timmons get a 2 like more often than any other number for initiative?
It suits the character, man.
Welcome to my world.
This is why at least one of you needs calculating, but I don't think it's
No.
Timmons because I don't quite make sense.
Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, no, Timmons is not calculating. He's fumbling around with some stuff, and
You need to just take it but rename it to like thinking about lunch.
you see him mushing mushrooms in his pistol barrel. You're like, what the hell?
Alonzo will calmly walk towards the other skeleton, looking nervously over at the ghost. Skeletons don't bother him. The ghost wigs him out.
Okay, this
Well,
round we are going to apply the fear thing that I had not applied to anybody but HG previously.
I
So-
think I did roll spirit before. I
I
got
think
a 4.
you did. You and HG. So I'm not going to make you roll it again. Good enough. Okay, so you move up here, Alonzo.
I'm reloading my bang stick as I do so that's
Okay.
going to be my turn.
Oh, all right.
No, that's
Yeah, I
minus
only
2.
get one. Is it a
Or 2
and I-
actions.
Is
You
it
can do
2
2
actions?
Yeah.
I don't want to take the -2. I'm arrogant.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm not arrogant, but
You need the quick load or whatever the edge is.
All right, the ghost remains shaken. And with HG right in front of him, he misses. So he's trying to get you, HG, but he's a little. You can see it in his countenance that he's just a little freaked out. It's got this, like his face is fading in and out of. You see this, Native American warrior for a moment, and then his face shrivels into like mummified flesh. Of course, it's all kind of translucent. And he is going to, hang on, Chill of the Grave. Oh, I didn't announce it, so he's not going to do anything. Technically speaking, what?
I don't think he can act. The only thing he can do when shaking is move. He can't make an attack technically.
Oh,
Unless
that's
Ghost-
true. Well, that's even better. Thank you for reminding me of that, Vino. No, ghosts are not immune to that of shaken. They just don't become shaken until they've taken a wound. You can't shake them without them taking wounds first. So what he's going to do instead... Hang on.
Oh, it was my turn. I thought.
No, you reminded me he couldn't do anything but move,
right.
so he turns completely ethereal. Where the hell is he at?
He's next to HG.
No, I'm in the combat tracker. It's kind of.
Queen of Diamonds.
He's above Jeb.
Yeah. So he disappears.
Can I still get that hit?
Now, Jeb.
Can I take that roll? Or do you want me to re-roll it?
Take that roll against what?
The
He did an
skeleton.
attack.
The skeleton? No. If you shot at the skeleton, that's yeah. Whoa.
Wow, it has armor.
Them bones, them armor bones.
I think that has to do with the fact that you are shooting at a pile of bones and not really fleshy material. It's kind of like the old D&D. You had to use bludgeoning weapons to take skeletons down, like arrows.
Everything else only did 1 point of damage.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, in 5e, they are resistant to piercing.
We should be able to chop them into pieces.
Yeah, I believe in Pathfinder, at least the first one, it's like half damage on piercing and slashing and double damage on bludgeoning for against skeletons.
Did Carl attack us with skeletons?
I don't think he has yet. I'm surprised he didn't in that one shot though.
But skeletons can be pretty cool because you can use bows with them, and
You can dress him
Yep.
up.
Exactly.
yeah,
And give him a hat.
you can make them pirates.
All right.
Yeah.
What in the hell?
What in hell? What in hell, Bobby?
Damn
What
it,
the
Bobby.
hell? Damn it, Bobby. So not there. There, 78. So this thing comes crawling out of the ground and takes one step because it's about all he can do. These things kind of shamble like zombies, I guess.
Well, they are just bones.
They are just bones, aren't they? And this thing, does he have a tomahawk or not? Well, that's it. No, it's not supposed to ace. I was just looking to see if he had. He does not.
Can I roll to interrupt them if they popped out of the ground? Or after they shit?
Hey, well, you could have. But I've already rolled on him, so let me do this real
By
quick.
the way, I think the one that's its turn is this one, not the one next to Doc Palmer.
All right. Well, I'll
Correct.
just change him out here and just move him. Doc, you're shaking. That skeleton was there, and that one's there. How's that work? Perfect.
Works for me.
And now this skeleton moves in. And he does have a tomahawk.
He's gonna scalp you, Doc.
It's nuclear. It's a tomahawk. A tomahawk.
Oh, that's a
A
hit.
tomahawk.
Ow, my flesh.
Oh, my flesh
And
makes
I
you
believe-
makes you scared and
Didn't
shaken.
apply the first shaken.
Do what? All right, I'm going to apply
There
the
goes.
second one, and that should give you the wound if you want to try
Yep.
to soak the wound.
I would like to, but I don't have the chips to do so.
Oh, okay. Very good.
I'll just wait for HG to kill these and heal myself.
Well, it's your turn, Doc Fong. Well,
Except
holy shit. Oh, HG could interrupt, though. HG, if you want
well,
to.
I'm gonna. Can I take that spirit roll?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say if they've already gone, then I'll wait and hold on just in case.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to come kill these, then I can heal myself. That would be useful too.
Okay, I can interrupt.
Okay.
I'm going to use my first action to run.
Now, as you went to that space, and then to that space, you moved out of that one's. These are fucking mooks. I ain't dealing with it. Go ahead, do what you're doing.
I'd say he's welcome to go after
Not with your fucking agility, man. What the hell would he do? These things can't
So
hit
they
you.
actually have counterattack.
Hey, no way. Oh,
Yes,
I'm
I do.
gonna
I do
waste
also
some
have
time.
counterattack. But and then I will frenzy on these two. On one attack after each one of them.
Well, at least one of them hit.
Yep, on 78. Hit him good too, didn't he? Yeah, at least HG hadn't blown anybody up yet.
Shut up.
And then, as I end my turn,
No, I think one of them was already incapacitated, but whatever.
gotcha.
Alright, so what's that? Shaking. Make some shake. Alright.
That'll end my turn.
Now it's your turn, Doc.
Oh, well, I'm gonna first of all blink at being attacked by skeletons, and then this crazy old man comes and explodes him.
Crazy
so I'm
old
gonna
drunk man.
stagger backwards.
Okay, he is shaken, so he cannot attack you.
Because I'm like, oh, what? What is going on with these people that I've befriended? And then I'm gonna put a nice little drink.
Some herbal tea.
That's much better.
Feel better. It should make you feel better. Good. Alright, Timmons.
Timmons is gonna say, "Carol Ann, step into the light, Carol Ann," and he's gonna go on hold, looking around for this ghost to reappear. He's swiveling around. I think it's the end of the round, but I want to stay on hold.
Okay, you're gonna stay on hold.
Stupid skeleton.
Yeah.
I don't even. Timmons doesn't even see the skeleton.
I meant more of the Joker part.
Yeah, can you... Is he visible?
I don't see him.
He should be visible anyway. He's not even here.
Who, the skeleton?
Yeah, the one whose turn it is. It's actually Doc Fonk's turn.
I'm okay with this.
Chuck a rock at it.
I'm gonna turn and take a shot at that guy.
That's a hit. Damn.
That's what you get for being so rude and trying to rip off the back of my being.
Yeah, you guys are out of combat. Officially. And I will...
Remind me again why we came down here.
We were looking for the surveyors that went missing.
I'm gonna use a card.
Which you found one of them, and you found the body of the mule that they had with them.
Right.
You found a couple of tripods. One of them you climbed up and looked at on top of the rocks. The other one was off in the distance.
I
You're,
think we were trying to get to it.
you're gonna do what, Doc?
I'm gonna play a card.
Okay.
Contact. Your hero finds a friend or acquaintance who helps in his current situation.
Okay. Who's your friend?
Ricochet rabbit. Bing, bing, bing. Comes flying out of the rocks.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, none of your friends that you know that aren't with you right now are here. But that doesn't mean that you might not recall something that was said to you by somebody at one time. You got to explain to me what it is that you're looking for help on.
Well, we're trapped in a misty fog filled with undead monstrosities. Perhaps when I was hanging out with my friend Mr. Zhang, the Buddhist monk up in Shanfan, he had some advice about such situations.
Yeah, he probably told you not to fucking go in places like that.
Do we see a gyrocopter fly over the right direction we need to
No,
go?
no, you don't see a
No?
gyrocopter. But unfortunately, Brad, it's just not gonna. We're not gonna bring any extras into this. So any card, I'll let you not play that card instead. You can hang on to it. I can give it back to you, or you can play another card if you want.
What about giving me some advice on how to navigate in such situations to find which way is north or something?
You can do that. You recall looking for moss on the north side of trees and rocks and whatnot. So if you want to burn that card, then on that's fine. So at least you know north. And what I'll do is give you bonuses then on trying to find your way, out of here.
I don't know how fully it will help everybody, but certainly this way is north.
Give me a notice roll, Doc.
Question for you. HG is our inventor, right?
Yeah, yeah, you could call him that.
And Doc,
Sort
all
of.
right. And they both have to use PowerPoints to power their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I have a card I'm going to play.
Okay.
It won't help me, but it'll allow each of them to gain 2d6 PowerPoints back.
There you go. I don't know if HG needs them. He's got tons of PowerPoints because that's the thing with weird scientists. I think they're OP in that.
Yeah, they kind of have to assign when they do their inventions, assign their points to inventions ahead of time.
So how it
Jeff
works?
anybody that has spell casting that, used up PowerPoints can have that roll.
2d6 back. Nice. Very nice use of a card.
I was only down 2 points, but that's okay.
I don't know if you'll have to ask him if it overcharges you or not. I don't know if that's
No, it'd take you up to top. So had you not used any Jeb?
I think I used hunch a while back, which was 3.
Yeah, so you get your 3 back or whatever, but yeah, it's not going to give you any extra.
There is a side effects. Timmy says, "Oh, now I gotta fight my times."
Did you give me a notice roll, Doc?
I did, and I failed.
Oh, okay. Alonso, you could also give me a notice roll. Oh, God!
Barb should have done a notice roll first.
Well, I knew...
Mr. Timmons, no more frijoli empanadas for you.
I knew Caesar was going to come by and do that tonight, but I couldn't just sit there and babysit the chat, so he got me. You got me, Caesar. 6 months in a row. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. So notice, yes, Alonso, you kind of feel some cool air blowing like out of the west, cooler than the rest of this, and you hear a echoing drip of water.
Let's go look further. Bang stick at the ready.
As you
going,
get
Mr.
here,
Alonso?
you notice there's like a opening of a cavern or something just to the north of you.
I'll go have a closer look.
It's pretty black in there.
I'm gonna follow him with my lantern in one hand and my gun in the other.
Okay.
Timmons is going to say, "What's going on, fellas? I can't hear nothing."
Yep.
Huh? Oh.
What?
Yeah, Timmons can't hear shit.
Come here. Come with me, Timmons.
I can see you.
Well, he
You're like in his face. Come with me, Timmons.
Can you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
How about put that thing away? That ghost is going to come back, and you're going to have your weaker out.
All right, so Doc and Albert, you're kind of up here, and you notice this opening of this cave. It goes back deeper than what you can see with your lantern. Of course, your lantern's not, you've got to light your lantern and stuff. Hell, you don't even have it lit. It is daytime, although it's pretty misty. Its vision
I
is.
think he had it lit because it was misty.
Yeah, but it's not. What time of day was it when we came in here anyway?
I thought it was evening.
I
No,
don't remember.
no, because you guys spent the night. Remember, you said, "Oh, it's just another camp." You spent the night, and yeah, it was 7 a.m. when you went down in here. So I'm gonna pass some time. Say it's 9 a.m. now, but the only reason it was kind of dark and it's because of the fog. This strange, kind of misty, cold, unnatural fog. Anyway, so yeah, you can see back into this thing, but not to the back of it. But there's no mistaking that there looks like shelves in the wall, and there are like the remains of the skeletal remains of human bodies sitting on these shelves.
Is there something I can see if I might know whether or not this is a like a normal thing?
I'm
Like
gonna I'm
how
gonna go ahead and let you play off your card earlier that you had a this Chinese friend from the Quan province that you used a card on or a chip on a long time ago that could help Jeb Hexman explain some things to him if he ever made his way up to the Quan province, up to Fort Norton. He'd kind of told you about some of these, and told you to stay out of them, basically. And he said, they protected them with mystic powers and things to keep people from coming in here and messing with their dead. And some of these sacred burial grounds are like extra special. You know, they're
Extra special.
they're extra special kinds.
Timmons like,
this is one of the extra special kinds.
Jeb, what do they see up there? He's trying to
Jeb,
listen.
You're good at seeing in the dark. You go first.
Do you think we should?
What?
We probably should not, but I think we will.
Jeb, you step in and you can actually see the back of this. It's not really that big of a cavern. It's probably about 60 feet deep, and it's just got like shelves carved into the stone walls, and on these shelves are these skeletal remains. And right in the middle of the room is something standing there. You're not quite sure
Something
because the light from
on the
outside
wing.
is fucking with your dark vision. It's like there's a little too much natural light to see it real well.
I will approach cautiously.
Okay.
Do you need me to turn off my lantern, Jeb?
No, it'll be okay. I just need to get a little closer.
So you
All right,
walk
good, because I like the light.
you walk closer, and there's a staff, like it's like a staff. It's just a pole, but it's made out of. And Jingo, you'll have to help me on this. There's a cactus that's like wood, but it grows in like a lace pattern. The stalk on it. I've got a.
Oh, I don't think it's native to Arizona. We have several different kinds of cactus. We have barrel cactus, and of course the saguaro that looks like the big finger. Welcome to Arizona.
See that wood
Um,
right there? That it's got the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a Indian. It is not a real Indian peace pipe because a friend of mine named John made it. But it's smoke stone and all that. It's pretty. It's just a shelf thing. It's pretty cool. But it's got
Where
this
did you put that picture?
this
It's
wood.
on a cam.
Okay.
Chola wood? Chola wood. That's what it is. Chola wood.
It's from the southwest.
Choya.
I thought it was from the southwest.
Cho-
Choya cactus.
Choya. Choya is a kind of cactus, also known as the jumping cactus, because they look big and fluffy and have bulbs sticking out everywhere. And they get really dry and staticky. And so when you pass close, they tend to fall onto your clothes. And the spines are barbed. So when they go in, they don't really come out. You can pull them out, but it leaves the ends in. And I've got scars in the back of my hand from when I was a kid. They are a horrible, horrible, horrible thing to have to encounter. There's a YouTube video of some jackass wearing cutoff shorts jumping into one.
No.
I can't imagine how much pain he went through that day, because I know that to this day he's still got cactus in his ass.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds like a Steve thing to do.
my phone was ringing, but I have no idea where it's at. So I'll have to check. We're gonna go on break anyway. So we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break, Caesar, and let's see who's still out there. Abbott Costello's here, guys. Abbott Costello.
What?
Yep.
Hey, how about?
Yep. Bing Cortana. Bunch of you guys still out there. Scuba's still hanging in there with us. So give us about 10 minutes, and we'll be right back with you. And in the meantime, I will play some whatever is on Pretzel. How's that sound? Cool? All right. We'll be right back with you.
suffocate all the light as it smothers the sun. I can tell by the moon you'll be joining me soon as a guest in my fortress of fun. And I can't wait to see you and once again free you, release from your humorless air. Someday I will replace that big frown on your face with a smile and a murderous glare. We are two of a kind, violent, unsound of mind. You're the yin to my yang, can't you see? And if I were to leave, you would crumble in grief. Face it, bats, you'd be lost without me. You'd be lost, you'd be lost. Face it, bats, you'd be lost without me. I'm just trying to show you just how well I know you. I understand just how you feel. Through your reason away, 'cause you had one bad day and your mind let go of the wheel. Still we're fated to battle, you pout and I prattle. Don't you ever tire of this game? But you not make it end, 'cause I'm your only friend. We are opposites, but we're the same. We are two of a kind, violent, unsound of mind. You're the yin to my yang, can't you see? And if I were to leave, you would crumble in grief. Face it, bats, you'd be lost without me. You'd be lost, you'd be lost. Face it, bats, you'd be lost without me. We have so many wonderful stories. I have studied the mind of this bat. A hero with no praise or glory, just his cape and his cave and his We are two of a kind, violent, unsound of mind. You're the yin to my yang, can't you see? And if I were to leave, you would grumble and grieve. Face it, bats, you'd be lost without me. You'd be lost. You'd be lost. Face it, bats, you'd be lost without me.
We fall into the sun, so wrap your arms around me before we resent and are gone. Fall into the sun, the heat that keeps on giving. Our hearts won't stop their beating until we're dust. Until we're dust. Until we're gone. Tell me all about it now. I miss those days. Just make sure to keep it all still straight so you can tell me all about it. 'Cause I'll be on my way back home to you. Take the time to be loved. Just wear your scars and don't speak. 'Cause I know you don't have the words, so I'll go slow and let it all work out. Don't you give in, don't you give up. There's more to tomorrow than the sun, and I know it seems long ago, but please.
He dies early in the movie. Spoiler, but
It's been a long time, so.
I don't really care.
And we're back.
some of us.
What are we?
Well, we're kind of back. So we're back. Some of us. All right, let's kill some pretzel. And I think I'm done with pretzel for the night. Okay, so Jeb, you walk in and you see this thing sticking up out of the ground in the middle of the floor. Now it's damp in here. Like even though this
Goopy.
valley was foggy, the pebbly ground that you've been walking on has not been, but this is different. This is like mud almost, real slick. As you walk in here, you're kind of like, whoa, and if you ever worn leather-soled cowboy boots, they're the worst thing in the world for traction.
Oh God, army boots and that gravel that's about this big around, walking around in it all the time.
Oh, that'll break your
Jump
ankle.
boots.
Oh my God, jump boots! Fuck jump boots!
You never wear this to the field ever.
Oh my God, never wear them anywhere ever.
Oh, I
Except
used to wear them
inspection.
around Garrison. Yeah,
What are jump boots?
they have a brass plate in between the sole and the inside, so when you jump out of a plane, you have a better protection of things poking you in the feet.
Like they were made for punji sticks in the jungle
Yeah.
warfare of Vietnam.
But
The
they're
Vietnamese
good
used to
until
pack.
you land on the ground, then you have to take them off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're just like
they really suck in Germany because that metal plate in the bottom of the boot
Okay,
gets
cold.
real cold real fast and stays that way.
Yeah.
And the bottom of the boots are smooth, so there is like minus negative friction on ice.
Yeah.
they're good
Sounds
for
like it'd be
skiing.
Fun to watch.
They shine up real nice. So if you're having an inspection where you need to have shiny boots, nothing shines up like jump boots.
Yeah, because
Nothing.
they have a nice like leather strap on the front that's hard, so you can really polish that real good.
But we-
Anyways, you boys, what's going on? I can't see. I can't.
You
what?
can't hear.
You can't see either. There's like 10 people in his way.
I think there's a pole in here and there's an undead stripper dancing on it.
Undead strippers.
Alonzo will say,
the
undead
cave?
stripper. I want to see.
I just got a great idea for a necromancer when you come into the necromancer's parlor and he's got poles and undead dancers. Yeah, oh, that'd be great.
Can you have it play the music from Star Wars? Da, 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 you know, when they come into the
There is something close that Ben
there
did.
is one in Science
Ben
Cave that's
Looms
kind of
did.
like that. Yeah.
I can't remember which one it is though, but that'd work. That'd work. So yeah, Jeb, it's right in the middle, so it's about 30 feet. You're right in the opening of this thing, and there's no map for this cavern if that's what you're waiting on.
No,
Okay.
Jeb, what do you see in there?
I see a pole.
Is there anything on it? You should get closer. I'll wait here with Alonzo.
Yeah, you do that. I'll approach it closer.
I will at least move up to the edge of the cave.
I do too, but I'm still standing behind Alonzo.
You guys move up to the edge of the cave. You can't really see in there. You see Jeb disappear into the darkness because Doc put his lantern out to keep from messing with his eyesight. And Jeb, you get up close to this thing. You can see something hanging off the top of it. and it gleams a little bit as Doc is covering his lantern, and you see his the light from his lantern kind of bouncing off the walls in here, and then you catch like this gleam that goes like up, just kind of for a second, and you get closer and you're like, well, there's something hanging from this thing, and it's some kind of like a necklace or like a loop that's made out of some metal. You can't tell. I mean, you're just seeing in tones of gray tones,
Shades of gray.
shades of
Yeah.
gray. But it looks like a necklace, and hanging off the bottom of it is some kind of something that in your hand, I don't know, it feels like wood maybe. It's lighter, but it's hanging off of this necklace that's hanging off of this choro wood pole.
It's a dried up penis. It's a dried up penis.
Shillelagh.
Doc Fong. I will take the necklace off the pole. Does anything happen?
I guess you take the necklace off the pole.
Okay. I shall walk out to examine it better.
Does he like hesitate and look around like, does anything happen? Hold the necklace.
Is anything? No, there's no
Okay.
skeleton or anything.
I see him coming out with this thing in his hand. I'm like, what are you doing? The first rule of burial grounds is you don't touch things.
It's a necklace made of golden nuggets.
Even worse, you never touch the gold.
And it's these gold nuggets are probably the size of the end of your thumb each, and they're all strung together with sinew, and like somebody has meticulously drilled holes. It's a very primitive looking thing, and hanging tied onto it with sinew at the bottom is some kind of weird fucking wooden box, and it's got like these little levers, like almost like drawer pulls or something, all over it.
Like a little puzzle box.
Mm-hmm.
Jeb, what is that tiny box?
Alonzo is going to make the sign of the cross and take a step back. That is evil. It is evil. It is the devil tempting you. Put it back. Please put it back. For your soul, put it back.
I think my soul's already forsaken.
As you turn it in your hand, you can see that it's been inlaid. Again, a very archaic design, primitive almost, like cave art or something. And it's got silver and turquoise, and the wood itself is a really dark wood,
Like a chestnut.
walnut, something like that.
What are those strange lever thingies?
I don't know. I'll attempt to pull a few of them.
You should.
I'm taking another step back. You know what? I'm going to take two just to be sure.
Here, I'll get a little bit closer, Doc, so you can see what I'm dealing with.
Oh, yes, I'll hold my lantern up next to it too so we can see it very illuminated.
He said illuminated.
What do those thingies do?
There's like concave indentations and little drawer pull things, and stuff kind of moves around on it, you know. Like you can push this way, and when you do, you can put your thumb in and push this. It's just something weird, but you can definitely tell it's handmade, and without saws and things that.
Yeah. Does it look like it might form a picture if I keep moving the things around?
How long you gonna move things around?
I'll probably spend several minutes and probably do it while we walk out of here or something.
Okay. So while you're walking out of here, you're looking at this thing, right? And you're looking at it and kind of moving stuff around and moving. And you start looking at it closer as you're moving things around. And you know how like sometimes you see things in clouds? You see images in clouds, and you're like, hey, well, that's what you see. Maybe it looks like that, maybe it doesn't.
Is that some sort of large bear shape? No, maybe not.
No, I'm pretty sure that's Billy the Kid.
Ah, he's a moose? Because that looks like antlers right there.
No, maybe it's a squirrel.
Ah, yes, I agree.
Man, I'm glad Timmons can't hear you, bitches.
Some sort of magic squirrel amulet.
Maybe I can
Could be.
talk to squirrels.
Maybe we should try talking to this box. Maybe it will answer back. Hello down there.
It's a box, Doc. I don't think the box is going to speak back.
Well, how do you know if you do not try? It would be rude to ignore it if it did talk.
Well, I would agree, but it hasn't been talking.
Well, do you know? Have you been listening?
Well, yeah. Maybe.
Alonzo will kind of back up over where he can't really see them, and every once in a while he'll take a step forward to make sure they're still way over there by the cave, and then
Timmons
move
looks
back
over at
over there.
Alonzo. He says, "Are you talking to me? What's going on?"
I will just I'll shake my head no, and just kind of look fearfully over where they're messing with that box, and then look back at Timmons and just kind of shake my head no.
Okay, well, Timmons gets
Not
the
good.
general idea. He's gonna move back over here with him. He's like, he backs up like towards the back of the rock. He's got his gun pointed in that general direction of the talking squirrel stuff going on over there. Looking nervously. Hello.
This place is bad magic, boss.
Timmons' eyes are real big. He's like, I've been saying it's in the above ground since before we came in here. This is bad news. I don't know why we still in here.
I don't know either.
I don't know the way out though. Timmons looks around nervously.
Hey, Jeb, perhaps HG has an idea. He knows how to work inventions. Hey, HG, look at this strange box.
I'll approach HG and show it to him.
Here we go.
Looks like some
I
sort of
fear
kid toy.
something bad is going to happen, Senior Timmons. Something bad.
Maybe we take some cover. Take some cover. Timmons squats down behind some rocks back there.
I think I'll kind of play with it a little bit. It seems to just be like some sort of wooden puzzle box or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of watching from around the corner.
And from my understanding, it has little tiles you can move around. And
Do you think if we move it around enough, it would open or something?
Does it make some sort of like pattern? I mean, is there like a picture on the tiles?
It's shaped kind of like a squirrel, we think.
but it could be anything, kind of like clouds.
No, it wouldn't be a cloud, Jeb. It's very solid.
You know what I mean?
Well, there's always another option.
No, I'd rather not break it.
Don't explode it, please.
I'd rather not break it. It looks really fancy.
Don't explode it, please.
Yes.
Hello, Joey.
Got a big rock right here. I'll take care of it.
Good to see you, buddy.
That's a good T-shirt name. You know, don't explode it, please.
Definitely. Devil's Posse. Don't explode it, please.
We can sell a ton of those at nowhere.
See if I can't get the lines to line up.
You too, man. You too. Really good. Hope I need to catch up on where you guys at on Odyssey of the Dragon Lord.
All right, let's put our heads together.
Okay, where are you putting your heads together for?
See if we can solve the puzzle box.
Okay.
March. Doc has more wisdom than smarts, but HG knows how to put stuff together.
Yeah. You guys push these levers and you push them around and you push them around, and this one thing slides this one direction, and as soon as it slides this one direction, you're able to push these bars like in a different position, and then you just keep on pushing shit around and nothing happens. I'm gonna
What
pass
if
some.
we do that,
I'm
but
gonna
in
pass some
reverse?
time.
Rob, what's
Oh,
up, Rob?
shit, pass you
You
for
kind of
drawings.
made it sound like you were passing a kidney stone more than anything.
Oh, oh man, P4D. Thank you, buddy. I completely slipped to where.
They were playing with the puzzle box.
They're going to let something bad out of it.
Or
Tim
maybe
still hasn't even.
Yep. But you know, nothing really. I'm trying to catch up on your cacti wood, cholo wood. There you go. Yeah, nothing happens. You just guys have. I was asking how much time you were passing doing this.
20 minutes.
Sounds good.
All right.
So we never open it.
No, it never like opens to reveal anything. If that's what you're talking about.
Does it ever, did we ever put it in such a way that it's a different picture or different symbol or something?
Well, if you the way it's arranged right now, the way you've got it right now, you think if you look at it just right, that might be the Mother Mary, the Virgin Mary in there, but you're not quite sure.
That's that lady from the strange buildings that you have with the fellow on the wall.
You mean the one on the cross?
Ah, yes, that one.
I think so. I'm not Catholic though.
I am.
Hey, Alonso, what does this look like to you?
You look around, you
You're
probably don't
like
see him.
looks like a
Alonso's
ham
I
and
can't
cheese
see it
sandwich.
from here.
Oh, I can't see it from here. It's
I don't want to see
I-
it.
Are you guys like spending 20 minutes doing that? Looking at it?
Yes.
Yeah, trying to
moving
solve it.
around.
Well, Timmons is gonna like get up on this rock over here and he's gonna clean his toenails
That's hard to do, Joey.
Yeah.
Hard to get. There's a bunch of us now, and hard
with
to
a
keep
big
up with.
knife.
I'm glad to see P4D,
Well,
man.
Kind of timidly walk
I've
over and say,
been involved in some really big
you
projects for
insist
about a
on
year
opening
since
this,
COVID
yes.
opened up a kind of different type of
I
market
mean,
to me.
we got to know
And,
what's in it, right?
it's been crazy. I
Well,
don't get much
no, we
time at
don't.
home in the evenings anymore, so
But
and hardly any in the daytime.
If it's something dangerous, we
But
can always put it
I'm
back in the
always glad to
box
see
and put
you
it back
guys.
in the
Thanks for
cave.
coming by. Thanks for the
Sir.
subs.
Good.
it never works like that.
Sure, it will. Have
That's
faith.
to me.
Can you put the genie back in the bottle?
Sure, you
If
can.
you squeeze it enough, yes. It's simple geometry.
I have faith. I have faith in Jesus. This is not of Jesus.
Maybe inside there is something of this Jesus.
I highly doubt it. But
Well,
if you
you
want,
to hide, if you
I'm-
were going to
You're
hide
just
it,
like
we
all
just call it.
Catholics. I highly doubt there's anything involved in it. We just do it all the time.
But if you were going to take a religious relic and you would not want someone to find it, wouldn't you hide it somewhere like this?
yes, and if I were a god, I would probably put a curse on it to keep people from meddling with it.
Well, I
Well,
feel
maybe it's
fine.
well.
Of course. I'm a little different from the normal folks.
I have an idea. I am going to smell it and see if it smells like anything.
I'm pretty sure we're already cursed.
Perhaps.
Does it smell like anything, Marb?
Does it smell it? Yeah, it smells kind of musty, like it's been in a fucking cave for 1,000 years, or
I
500
don't think
years.
it's
Right?
filled with incense.
You think?
Does it appear to be a local wood?
You'd have to give me a survival roll, Doc, and this ain't really your home territory. It'd be a -4. You get no fucking idea.
Yes, I am 100% convinced it is made out of wood.
Timmons calls the session to order.
It's made out of wood.
I know I will regret this, but may I see the box?
Okay. And I'll have the box
Hold
go
me.
on to-
All right. I think I'm pretty smart. Going to try to smarts this box and see if I can't get it open.
Well, if all else fails, I'll just cast hunch on it.
Oh yeah, do that.
Maybe an occult roll first.
What were you rolling?
That's
Something,
a
Rob?
powerful card. What do I need to roll?
Well, you could roll either something occult or arcana, or
No, I have none of those things. I was just going to make a smarts check to see.
you can make a smarts
It looks
check.
like it looks like a sliding puzzle.
Yep.
Nope. I can figure it out either, and I'll hand it back.
Maybe just some kind of strange occult thing.
Perhaps I know little of the.
Should I still have that fear after the? Wait, I'm still in the area though, aren't I? And then we roll the same damn thing, Doc.
So, what are you guys gonna do? You got a gold necklace.
Perhaps someone must wear it for it to work. Alonzo, here, put this on.
I think not.
That's actually not a bad idea, Doc. Jeb
Don't you
will
have some sort
look
of
up
powers, Jeb?
in a moment. I'll wear it. And does anything happen? Can I play with the puzzle?
You put the gold necklace on?
Does
Yes.
he look nice?
Seriously?
Yes.
Let me ask you. Are you sure you want to do that?
Wait, the guy with the demon in his head is the one putting on the first necklace?
I helped him put it on.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yes.
Jeb, give me another occult roll, courtesy of Scuba.
I do not recommend putting it on, and I'm going to start backing up again.
Stop rolling
Wow.
4.
All right, time to change the dice color.
You like your 3s, don't you? So are you putting it on?
Yes.
All right. So you take your hat off, and you slide this thing over your neck.
What's your hat?
Doc takes your hat from you. You slide this thing over your neck, and you guys see him. He kind of puts it on, and he looks down at the box, and he keeps looking at the box. And he keeps looking at the box, and then he looks up at you guys. And do you see nothing happens?
Oh,
Work, damn you.
Timmons, after he gets done cleaning his toenails and stuff, he comes walking over because he's got a major hindrance of curious. So
Oh yeah.
after a while, he's got to go check it out. He comes walking over, and he gets right up to where Jeb's at, and he looks at it, and he says, "You know why it ain't doing nothing, Jeb? That there is an Indian soul box, and you got to have a soul to make it work."
I'm impressed with your knowledge.
What do you know about Indians,
Is that-
Timmons?
Oh, I've had my fair share of studies with the Indians now. One thing I can tell you, you don't want to do
Well, let me
is
try
mess
it on.
with an Indian burial ground.
Here, Jeb, hold my hat. I will try this on.
Sure. I'll take it off and hand it to Doc Fong.
I'll go out of my way not to set his hat on fire with my pipe.
And Timmons is going to step back from Doc Fong and say,
And then
I never seen someone's soul get sucked out, but we about to.
I bet this gets cold in winter.
So what did you just do, Doc Fong? I didn't catch that.
I just put on the necklace and I tried not to burn Jeb's
That's
hat.
what I thought you said. You put the necklace on. And as you put the necklace on, and you look down at this soul box, whatever Tim has called it, and nothing happens.
Well, perhaps when I look at it from this angle.
From that
I'm
angle,
beginning
it looks like Confucius.
Ah, yes. I recall reading that.
All right, can we just break the box yet?
Do what?
Do what?
I said, can we just break the box yet?
No, I'd rather not.
HG, you're probably you think, I don't know. Give me a smarts roll. I don't know how you're.
Try your thing on this, Jeb.
Or just give me a weird science roll, and yeah, I'm gonna put a -4 on it. Your whatever your weird science is. Okay. You think maybe if you spend some time with this thing, you might be able to figure out what it is?
Well, you know what? I'm not going to give him the chance because I'm going to cast Hunch.
I thought that looked like double one when you first rolled that.
Was that an automatic chat trigger for Hunch? Oh, it must have been fear.
You know, maybe if we like soak in something, we can help dissolve some of the glue that's holding it together. A little acid for a hole just on one side.
You think it's some kind of lock? I'm pretty familiar with locks. Maybe it unlocks your soul.
What if this, instead of a lock, it's some sort of key and there is a lock in that key? That was a strange sound. Did anyone hear that?
Casting.
I guess I made that trigger at some point because there were no Deadlands triggers in here, but I've forgotten and it tickled me. That's one good thing about having a bad memory, isn't it?
It's
Everything's
always exciting.
That's.
Did
I
anyone
don't know.
else hear
Did you
that?
see 50 First Dates?
That was
Jeb, what's Hunch say?
Hi, my name's Tom.
I know that it can possibly give you some insight into certain things, but I need to know what the boundaries are around it.
All right. Assuming the hex is successful, the caster gets vision, feeling, insight, or hunch about some event that happened in the target object or person's past.
Okay, perfect. Good enough.
Raises on it gives me more info at your discretion, but I didn't get a raise.
You didn't get a raise, but you did get a success on that. So, uh, you pull a card out, and it happens to be a king, and it flashes, and as you're staring at the card, you see the king's image kind of turn for a second, and you can see it looks like two people meeting, and one of them is very small of stature and has an enormous head, and the other one is you're basically seeing silhouettes, okay, so no details, um, and the other one is taller and appears to be wearing Native American garb, like some kind of fringy, loose things. Has long hair, but definitely a male. And then the vision fades.
So there was. Go ahead.
Was that the box you just threw across the?
No, that was my cigarette box. It was empty.
Jeb, that card you pulled, put it next to Timmons. Look how similar they look.
Nah, I'm not seeing it.
Well, what insight did you gain from that?
The silhouettes and what exactly did they do? The one was tall, one was short.
And you saw the two of them. You saw the two of them come face to face, and like both of them held their hands out like this. I
Your
guess I got a
camera's-
turn my camera on, like, kind of like, and you see these silhouettes, and when they come together, they do kind of, they hold their hands, out towards each other, and then it fades.
But one's tall and one's short.
Hmm.
It's a big head.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Were the silhouettes at least proportional to their size?
But I don't understand that question.
Well, I mean, did the smaller one, did it look more like a child? Everything was proportioned. He didn't have like a giant head.
No, it looked kind of like that. Other than having a larger head, it looked an awful lot like that strange half-naked guy that shows up and throws shit on you every now and then. And like long arms, and it who knows? It like a twisted human form.
I think it might be a Clyde deterrent, Doc Fong.
Oh,
It gives you +2 against your fear of primates.
quiet. Do you get an agility bonus to dodge the poo?
You can put it on, and we'll find out next session.
No, that's okay.
Well, if it didn't do anything for Doc Fong, I'll go ahead and put it on and I guess try to find a way out of the fog.
Maybe you need to chew on them.
All right, so you guys have sat here and fucked around for a while longer. I swear we've talked about this for 45 minutes now, so I'm gonna pass some time. It's
Yeah, I
now
told you, Brad,
9:45.
I told you, Brad, it's the impassable wall all over again.
No, it's not that until someone runs head first into it.
No, I was meaning as far
Where's
as
Snaz?
trying to figure it out when it's not figure outable.
It's not figure outable. Said by Veno.
Just give a general description.
So somebody do a quote over there on Veno. It's not figure outable.
I swear that wasn't planned. It just kind of came out.
Are we getting out of here?
I think so. We're going to attempt to.
Yes, I think this way is north.
What is this way?
The direction that is north.
Oh,
What was in that little valley you were in, hiding in, Timmons?
Some toenail clippings.
Toenail
Yeah, is
clippings.
there anything down that way?
This wasn't paying no attention.
Jeb would probably. Whoever went down there. Who went down there earlier? Jeb and somebody else.
She was
HG.
Yeah, it just came to
Yeah.
like a big rock wall, a really loose rock. Kind of a dead end.
I'm assuming you made this map.
Yes.
It looks good.
Well, thank you. And a lot of that is due
Especially
to
with line of sight.
Fantasy
You did a good
Grounds
job on the
Unity.
line of sight.
Good deal. Because
That's
the
a lot of line of
GM can't
sight,
really
though.
see it. Yeah, it does. Well, not really. But every piece of it, there's no walls, there's no doors. Every piece of it is simply terrain, and terrain's a little more clunky for laying out because every now and then your Unity's doing that automatic save, and it may accidentally close your draw before you're finished with it. So
We got.
it ticks me off.
So we got the other party members coming.
Jeb,
I don't know.
Timmons, where are you?
The party is now broke up, so I think it's a perfect time to
Roll an
with
encounter?
Yeah, roll an encounter because the party is divided. I love that. No, I'm just kidding. What are you guys doing? Where is everybody? I can't.
I'll leave this area.
There's
Where
Albert.
did we come-
Jeb,
Looks like Engorgio won't make it, so I'm gonna pull him out.
HG wandered off into a
Hey,
little side
Alonso.
path. Lost track of everybody.
Alonso, if you just tie a rope around Albert, you can lead him like he is a pet dog.
Okay.
Oh, I see the rest of you guys down there.
This
I
way.
think it's this way.
No, I think it's this way, Jeb.
Hello.
Hell, HG, you just
Hello?
running? You just running, HG? I'm trying to click on your
I
tokens.
lost sight of everybody a while ago. And I just been kind of like.
Oh,
I didn't know where
Ty.
you were.
Timmons, HG, where are you?
It's got to be the way
I
out.
don't see them yet, Alonzo. But let's go this way.
I'm kind of exploring all the map because of the line of sight.
What are these things?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Yeah. You probably shouldn't be that surprised by that.
When the tokens get locked, that means stop playing.
That
Get
means,
ready to rumble.
that means slow your roll.
Alonzo.
Thank you, Alonzo.
Well, what would you like to do, Alonzo? Besides just kind of walk along and look for everybody.
I thought everybody was headed this direction. I was following Doc because I figured if anybody knew where they were going, it was Doc.
I was hoping they were in this direction, but I haven't found them yet.
You guys just got lost in the fog, man. I mean, shit happens. You turn around and everybody's gone. You're like, what the hell? So you start making your way back the way you came, I guess.
I can see line of sight being real fun in Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Yeah, I run it on every other Friday nights opposite of.
You going back that
Thanks, Doc.
direction?
Yeah, should we, Doc? I actually can't. That's
Why don't
Doc because
Maybe we can listen and see if we hear
doesn't do
anything.
anything.
Damn. I think I need some coffee.
Can we
This
hear
late?
any of them doing anything, saying anything?
Roll a notice roll. I don't recall them speaking. And remember, the sound in here is really dead because of this fog. And that's a pretty good notice roll, but you don't hear anything but oh, you know what? You know what we really need? Oh, did I do this? No, let me I got to do this first. Okay. Open the party sheet. Inventory. Boy, you guys got a bunch of stuff in the inventory.
Do we?
Yeah, and I've got to do that. Put that in there. Yeah, it's shit you got from it's like gold bars and stuff.
Yeah,
I thought you
sell
put
that
that
to
in the
the
bank
bank
or
guy?
something. You're gonna start a bank in Perdition or some kind of shit with that.
Yeah.
All right, I got rid of that, and we go back. Okay.
No, there was a bank in Perdition. We were gonna invest in it.
I think you were gonna make a competing one because that was owned by the guy you didn't like.
Well,
Yeah,
we
that's
have
right.
to. We have to keep our money there since it's the only place to keep money currently, and then we can build a bank.
Well, let's keep going in one direction. I will follow you, Alonso.
Okay. Let's head back the way we came. They obviously didn't come this way.
All right. So Alonso takes off that direction.
And what makes it even greater is me and HG can't see where everybody else is. So we're kind of like blind as far as what everybody else is doing.
Timmons is running for the edge of the fog.
Timmons is on the way out. They just don't know it.
Timmons, as scared as you are, I'm just going to automatically give you a fear penalty. You've been chicken shit since you came in here, so we're just going to say you got a penalty of fear on you.
Oh, hell yeah, he does.
This reminds me
There's
of
no
not wanting to
argument
go down
there.
to that chamber with HG with the ghost rock in it. I ain't going in there, that crazy old man. So, yeah. All right, Alonzo, anything else?
Nope, just trying to listen out for anybody. I knew he should not have come here. I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, Han.
You were surprisingly quiet last time when we came here. It was like you were not even there. Very odd. Suspicious.
I'm looking back. Is Doc following me?
Yeah, I'm facing your direction, getting ready to head that way. I'm gonna check to see if Alonzo is a ghost.
You don't think Alonzo's a ghost, but he is
Okay.
about to disappear into the fog from you right there. I can't wait for line of sight to be enhanced with distance as well.
Distance and
Light
dark
and
vision
dark.
and everything.
Hmm. Yeah, they're adding all that to it, so that'll be really cool. All right.
I still like how Venno did all this line of sight for the one Starfinder, and then my character just doesn't use vision. So it's all wrong.
So, did you say, Alonzo? Are you done?
I am.
Okay. So, HG.
Well, they got to be right around here somewhere. I'm just gonna kind of stumble forward here.
Hang on, I gotta set something on my options here. Auto
Didn't we
center
come in?
map on.
Didn't we come in? Come in around here somewhere around. Blah, 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 blah. Come in somewhere around here. There we go.
I'm sure it was somewhere here.
Roll a notice roll,
Yeah.
HG, before you move. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cancel your move in case this changes your mind.
Alonzo, perhaps we should climb up the rocks to see if we can see anything.
Not a bad idea.
You know, I think that gold necklace kind of working for you. I think these girls will dig it.
Might distract them from my smell, right?
Well,
You catch a voice. HG.
But it was very soft on my end.
Hello? They must be right here.
Be careful, there might be a small child.
Oh damn, there's babies in here now. Good lord.
You go to right there. Hang on, we might have a child. It's just a late night baby.
He likes sometimes toy. But he didn't hurt himself.
So you get right there, and not only do you hear this voice, I've got to turn that down a little bit. Where's my Sirenscape? All right, and with that notice roll, the ground in front of you. Wait a minute, am I missing one of these things? I think I am.
Uh-oh, I think we're in Barovia, Brad.
Oh no, ravens.
Oh, there they are. Man, it's hard to find shit in a combat tracker for me. You see the ground erupt and a couple of skeletons start climbing their way up right in front of you.
What do you see, HG?
More of them damn bones. Need a little reminding where they should be.
Them dry bones?
And I'm gonna go and spin around.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Like a skeleton?
Baby, right round.
Right from the ground, right round.
Round,
Holy
round,
Christ.
round, round.
Wow. 27.
I think the skeleton is dust in the wind.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Did he kick this loud enough that we heard the explosion? Just with that amount of damage.
Yeah, it's very likely they could have heard the bones rattling and
It's
scattering.
it's
off the
very
rocks.
unlikely that they could have heard that at all. It's just scattered bones, and like I said, the sound is really dampened in here. I'm gonna give you guys notice rolls, and I'll tinker with the penalties as they draw closer. This is so fun, line of sight. Can't believe you guys did this to yourselves.
I ended my turn after I got this.
Did you
Really,
move
Mark?
around there? Okay.
Are you really surprised?
No.
I think it fits the story perfect though. I mean, it
I
makes
think we should all
sense
find doors to open on our own.
that we would have got separated because Timmons doesn't really want to be around that freaking necklace.
Doc Fong.
The drunk just kind of pushes forward.
Wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. Being alone in the fog is no. We should keep an eye out, or maybe we can see if we can climb some of these rocks some more.
We should try.
Oh, and Giorgio says he's heading home now. He's listening to the stream. Hey, just drive slow. You're safer in the drug player bag.
Yeah, that's. You got a point. You got a point there, Drake. Yeah, this is probably a good night to miss. All right.
Oh, look, it's HG's friend, the ghost.
What?
I saw a shaken status removed in the chat for silver-haired ghost. I don't think this ghost has anything on Vivian. What do you say, Brad?
No, but maybe we can introduce them, and this ghost could be fancy too.
And if not, Vivian will put.
Do you still
put
have
it
to hold? Okay, how come? Try
Alt,
this.
not control.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's been switched on both Classic and Unity, but I could be mistaken.
For doing what? For enemy NPC movement?
Yeah.
I think it's still control in Classic.
Okay. I'm not running any games in Classic anymore, so.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh, I just had a really interesting idea for a Starfinder thing.
Space treasure?
HG, this ghost appears behind you as you're keeping this skeleton kind of in front of you. So I'm not sure that. Well, we'll just do it this way.
If the ghost is invisible, I think it would probably get the drop on them.
That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know how to do the draw. Is that +4?
No, drop. There's an effect.
There's an
you drop
effect
on,
for it, isn't it? Yeah.
On the target, not the drop.
Oh, really?
The drop B. Yeah, it does an attack +4.
Okay,
The
so
drop,
the
yeah.
drop.
You put on the drop E.
Oh, this might fucking hurt. Gang up minus. No, he's not gonna get that, so it's -1. Parry
6.
So let me adjust that on him. Where is HG in the tracker? He's already.
I'm gonna fix that anyway.
That's still a hit. All right. No?
No, it is not.
Well, thanks for telling me before I roll it and put all this damage on you and shit. What are we doing?
I'm gonna turn that into a critical failure.
Wait, what?
When it thinks about HG, it touches itself.
As Michael Jackson.
Critical failure.
Oh.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know anything else the ghost could critically do to itself other than not be able to take a turn at all and leave itself standing here next to HG vulnerable. So I will just remove.
It like reforms in part of the rock and it's kind of stuck. It's like,
Yeah, there you. Perfect, Drake. Perfect. So yeah, there we go.
playing with a penny. It's playing with a penny. And we get that.
Well,
Ghost.
so I had that and Lucky Break, but I was worried about the side effects of it hitting me, so I didn't want to.
And I guess this one we get. Do you still have the drop on you?
Yeah.
I want to just remind me to make sure it's not on, but he was invisible as well, so.
Oh, there's two of them.
That's a hit.
Yeah, they both got just enough.
There's that. But more importantly,
Snake eyes.
I was.
If it's 5e, you're gonna take aging, and that's bad for HG.
I don't know. He might wrap around to the
This
end and like
vial,
3 years old.
This vile spell causes one target to wither and age many years in an instant. The caster makes an arcane skill roll opposed to the victim's vigor.
Oh,
HG might actually die of old age.
Old age? Have you ever played a game so long that one of the characters died of old age? We do in Deadlands. Holy shake-hola. That's too many dice.
Okay, never mind.
oh, that was vigor. That's good.
Get my D4 minus 1 vigor. Reason I
Yeah.
never soak.
Oh.
Okay.
Why is it unskilled?
Here, I got it.
Still a 1.
Tribal medicine unskilled. What?
Isn't a trait roll of as a 1
Trait
on tribal
was-
medicine bad?
Why did it roll? Or did the rain?
Well, I rolled the power dice for it.
Weird.
Well, maybe a power is just considered
20
unskilled. You know, it's
permanent.
just doesn't.
I don't know. No, it shouldn't be this way. This isn't the right dice on here. Unfortunately. For HG.
A 10 is still damn good.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so it's called special.
Still rolled a
abilities,
1.
monsters,
So what does
monsters
unskilled give you?
ability,
Minus
drain
4?
years.
It's a D4 minus 2.
So a minus 2 is a 10 and a 10. Who wins on a tie?
Yeah, but I don't understand why they've got. Is it not set up with the
Well,
drawing notice, guts, athletics, fighting, intimidation? It doesn't have the skill on there for.
Because you don't have tribal medicine as a skill in the skills portion.
That's right. All right. Well, I didn't make these ghosts. I find a lot of this shit in.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why you quit, isn't it?
Yep. It got to be too much. D&D made me lazy.
Yeah. Okay. unfortunately, HG, I've got it fixed now. So I'll close that, close that, close that. Got to get rid of some window creep. I've got to read something here, see how much to.
Are you going to re-roll? Because if not, that one makes a difference.
What one? Hang on, I'm reading. Okay. And it doesn't say. Son of a bitch.
There you go, Marbania. You can check chat.
Drake Redeem missed me. Aha. Okay, good enough. Takes care of that for now. Okay, I've got it fixed though. So good. So it missed HG anyway. And
Although I'm just saying that if it was a tribal medicine roll, trait roll of 1, it should get a fatigue.
okay, well then I will fix that.
But the attack never happened, or the hit never happened.
Yeah, but it's still a natural 1. Believe me, you guys are going to be thankful for any little thing you can get
Fair
here,
enough.
because y'all fucked up. That's all I got to say.
We'll be fine.
All right.
Why did we try to Carl this?
You full Carl.
I'm
I'll
a different
get that
character.
box out of that cave.
And it would have to be the old man that walked in here like this.
Yeah, it's probably fair.
I think this one actually gets a gamer bonus.
Do you still have the drop on you? Nope. Got to do that every time?
It's still on me.
It's still on you? Okay.
It's on me till you take it off. I do believe.
All right. Good
Until
deal.
the end of the turn, I think.
Yeah, I
It's
hope
got
it drops.
To,
It'd
it's
be
got to
nice.
square with an X.
Good. Okay. That's going to miss. Good deal.
That seems like a lot of ghosts if it's at +3.
It'll be fine.
Well, I think it'll miss. I don't know what you guys are going to do.
It'll be fine.
Well, fuck. You
I don't
see,
like scary new voices.
you see another ghost that comes out, and yes, to answer your question earlier, Brad, those ghosts are wild cards, whether they're just ghosts or not. You see another one come out, and this one actually becomes almost material for just a split second. And he says, "You have something of mine." And Jeb, you hear a voice from where you're standing, speaking in some kind of Native American tongue, but is what you would guess. But HGU understood it perfectly. And Black Wolf goes on hold.
Alright.
All right, hang on a second. HG, give me a notice roll, please. Okay, never mind. It should have went to Jeb Hexman.
Yeah, it was on me, and then it changed for some
I think
reason. It said, hold on.
yeah, I don't know. Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to there.
Maybe when you put it on hold, it passed the turn and you clicked it again, I would guess.
Oh my, HG? You're kind of surrounded.
The demons have come for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
I told you they were coming.
Do I see Black Wolf?
Yes, you can see him, and right at this moment, he looks more like a man, but you can still see the stones behind him. But he actually has some color. He's not just this blue, misty, ethereal swirl, you know.
First, let me look at something. Alright, I'm playing an adventure card. Payback. +2 to attack rolls, or damage causing attacks against Black Wolf. So,
Okay, so you're playing that against Black Wolf.
yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast a triple bolt with extra damage. Let's see, it's a total of 6. I think it's triple it can go up to. Is that right?
That sounds correct for Deadlands.
Yeah, up to 3 bolts. Target 1, 2, 3.
That's 4, wasn't
And I forgot about the +2. So
No, one of them was a hit with a raise. That's why you saw more die.
it? Yep. Miss.
But the first one should have actually been a hit because I forgot to add the +2.
So it would have been a 4.
Yes. I'm not sure why all of them didn't have a -1 fear. That's weird.
Okay. Now this was a bolt. It's one bolt.
Yeah.
So
But I can use more power points to do 3 bolts at the same time.
is it 3 bolts at the same time, or is it triple the damage? How does it read?
Oops.
You can, I believe it does multiple bolts because you can double or triple it.
Additional bolts. The character may cast
Okay,
up to
additional
3
bolts. Okay, that's not, okay. Very good.
Yeah.
So we're correct then. All right.
So that was 3 hits.
Yes. And you change that, so I should just be able to do the regular rolling.
And one of them was their raise.
Oh shit.
That's a lot of 6s.
Oh, fuck me.
No, I think it's him that's the target.
Um,
9 wounds, that's good.
have fun soaking those.
And that's when it turns out that he reflects damage onto the nearest person.
HG.
Okay.
Do they actually hurt him? Okay.
You double killed him somehow.
And that's how we deal with ghosties.
Who you gonna call? Jeb X-Men!
And that's my turn.
Okay. All right, HG failed his notice roll.
Not a damn ghost.
Did the recording just call me an a-hole?
This is, by the way, this is a recording of. The voice is from a 2011 recording of a Navajo chief that are calling all tribes of all people to come together at this very important time. And basically there's not much time left. Now the Navajo don't forget, are one of the tribes, but the one that's most chiefly known, who believe that we're in like the third life cycle or fourth life cycle of Earth. If that. So anyway, I thought it was cool, and I want to give props to the man's message, because I just like the message that all peoples should come together. But anyway, okay. This old man starts chanting a little louder and chanting a little louder, and he stands. I gotta see how this reads. Give me a spirit roll, HG. No, I put all the sounds and the music in there. It was just him talking.
Sounds cool. Good job. Although slightly unnerving.
You see coming out of the fog, HG, this old medicine man. And he's got this tauntaun drum and a mallet, and he's what's been sitting over here wagging just and chanting, and he walks right up to you, and he takes this mallet, the taunt that he's been beating the tauntaun thing with.
Wait, he's beating a poor defenseless tauntaun?
And he whacks you with it, and it doesn't really do any damage, but you, by the way, is that right? Because, yeah, that's right. So, you kind of feel like he's trying to cast some shit on you or something, but it didn't seem to work. Timmons.
Timmons is like, Dip? HD?
Give me a survival roll, Timmons.
Survival. I do have survival.
I thought you did.
I'm a little scared right now. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I don't want to give you a chip. Screw you. I'm using a white chip. And re-roll.
If you use a red chip to re-roll, he doesn't get a chip.
No,
it's
blue
only
chip.
when you use it as a d6.
Oh yeah.
Well, you might need a
If
red
you
one
use,
for
yeah, but he can use a white chip to re-roll. He was going to use
Yeah.
a red chip and add to his.
I gotcha.
I meant
It's
to
a lot of
be.
better.
You think this might be the way you came, but you don't know. You're not seeing any tracks or anything, and you haven't ran into them.
What do I see though when I get to the corner here? Is it pitch black, or do I need to like light a torch, or?
No, it's just more of this maze wandering off in the distance. But you can see just up here a little ways. Is that our horses tied there? Because like, didn't you ride your horses down in here?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
hitch them up before you got to the fog? You're like, we're not riding into there.
So I'm gonna start making my way towards what I think are the horses.
All right, so you go off the map, like over here.
Yeah.
Can you? I don't know if you can see yourself or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're over there dealing with the horses.
I'm in the Matrix. I'm just in a big black squares.
All right. Very good. Anything else?
No, I passed my turn.
All right. So we have Timmons. Oh, he is on hold. No, he has to be on hold for that's why. Okay. Alonzo. Actually, the second.
Alonso, is there somewhere you think you might be able to climb up?
Let us try. See if I can get up on top of some of these rocks here. Look for a place to climb up.
These rocks are real slick from the moisture and whatnot, but there are handholds in them, so you're going to have to give me an athletics roll to get up there. And that's not a problem at all. You kind of scurry up there, and you can kind of see that, you know, there's there. I'll let you see that much of it. Can you see that?
Yep.
What do you see up there, Alonzo?
I do not see our friends. Hello, friends. Are you out there? Mr. Timmons. Senor Timmons. Are you there?
Give me a vigor roll to see how loudly you bolster your voice here with your. Let it resonate like a good Spaniard. Yeah, good enough. Natural trait roll was a 1, but that's good enough. And where is Timmons at? Timmons is right. Nope. Timmons probably couldn't. Jeb and HG, you're too tied up, so I'm not. But Jeb, give me this is based on hearing, so not sight. But give me a notice roll at -2.
I actually have a notice set up on my sheet for
Okay.
non-visual.
Non-visual. -2. Is that what that -2 cat eyes is?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a success. You hear what you think is Alonso hollering somewhere off in the fog.
Can I shout back?
You can try.
The skeleton. See, the skeleton never attacked?
I think it's dead, isn't it?
What skeleton?
South of HG.
That one's no, that one missed earlier. We're only on round 2.
Shit.
Yeah, so you can try to shout back, Jeb, real quickly. Give me that vigor roll. See if you can get those dead pipes of yours to work.
Nope.
And yeah, probably not. You don't hear anything, Alonso.
Sounds like a cat coughing up a fur ball in the middle of the night.
Well,
Get you out of bed that fast.
Well, HG probably looks over and sees Jeb hacking up like a chicken bone, or what he thinks.
One of those bugs from before is still in there.
Scuba says they still don't know shit about Deadlands. But, you know, we can probably fix that, Scuba. You need to let us know when your game times are available, and we'll get you involved in something. All right, so whose turn is it? Alonzo. You climbed up there. Anything else?
Can I walk along the tops of these rocks, or is it too uneven to do that?
It's going to be rough terrain, so I would give you half of your pace, and you've probably exceeded what you're probably at your max right now after climbing.
Climbing to the top is all I've got this round. All right. Then I will wait for the dock.
Okay. Doc Fong.
I'm gonna try and climb up after.
Smite power.
Bye-bye, smite power.
Is about to expire. Give me
It
that.
should've been done already.
Give me that athletics roll. Yeah, Doc, you're just like, those handholds are too far apart. I can't seem to reach that second one. And of course, Doc's not a man of tall stature like Alonso might be. I don't know.
He's also old.
Yeah, and he's
Maybe
old.
I can head southward and you can head southward up there, and we can both look. Or northward. Which way do you want to go?
Is this the start of a joke? So a Chinaman and a Mexican got lost in a cavern?
I'll follow along to keep an eye on you if you want to move north and around. I'll do my
Let's
best
try
to
that.
keep an eye on you.
All right. So, Doc, there you go. All right. That's all he can do. Move that far forward. Shit.
There needs to be an adventure card where you
Wait,
go back to the
shit.
day before.
Man, Fantasy Grounds just fucking freaked out. 67.
Did it
Well, that's
hiccup?
no. Yeah, it did. It hiccuped. I kept clicking on something and finally. All right, so I should have got back to this guy, which is he still hidden? What's the deal? Can you guys see him?
I can't see shit.
Don't see anybody.
When you got the party vision off, you can't see nothing
Oh,
except
that's
for
hit.
your token.
Oh. Oh fuck.
I still have the drop on me.
No, he shouldn't. Oh, you still have the drop on you. Okay, well we'll have to re-roll
Yeah,
that.
that's the only
Then.
reason he hit me.
Okay.
Oh, it might,
well, then he
might
wouldn't.
Fantasy Grounds, I think we'll keep it on until his turn is what it is, but it should have ended at the end of that turn.
Okay.
At the end of that round, you mean?
So
Yeah, at the end of the
if
round.
he wouldn't have had a +2, yeah, he wouldn't have hit you.
It's probably a good thing.
No, he would not have, because it already rolled his turn and he failed it the first time. He is shaken, so he does nothing. All right,
Wait, which one missed me the first time? 38?
38, yeah.
I'm gonna counterattack.
Okay. Haha. Pow. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, he's done. Did I take the right one off there?
No, I don't think so.
No, I didn't, did I?
No, it was the one up above me.
Yeah, fuck.
So just swap them. Just swap them. Since you deleted that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swap him, and
He was shaking.
yeah, but he shouldn't have. Let's see, he was shaking. Where's the damn skeletons are there? There we go. All right, Jeb.
Well, to help HG out a bit. And what the hell? I'm going to take 2 actions. I'm going to shoot twice. So there's shot number 1. Then I shall go to the other skeleton. Go pow. And miss. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna fate shift that. Damn.
Not meant to be.
I'm not. Nope. I tried HG.
Dead song.
Hopefully you can take care of the ghosties.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I need to blow that guy up too.
I think he's yellow, isn't he?
Well, I'm not sure. He looks threatening at this point.
He might be the one controlling the undead things.
You could just kind of like run up and try and fail to cast something at me.
Yeah, you should probably go after him.
Yeah, Doc, you would have heard gunshots in that direction. Oh, you just heard them off to the east. Is all you know.
Alonzo, did you hear those gunshots? That's a
They were
bad
very
sign.
muffled. You heard kind of like a pop, pop. But that was about it. Okay, so dead song. Let's see. He says, HG looks at you and he says, why do you come to kill as I have waited on you? He says, you are making me look like a fool. But he's not going to resist the chance to try.
Killed no one.
Give me your, what was that vigor roll again? I gotta look.
Yeah, vigor.
Yep, vigor.
If it's the life drain.
It's not life drain. Oh, I moved the wrong guy, didn't I? Yeah, he should be right
The
there.
spirit is what you had me roll.
He should be right there. So, yeah, spirit. Okay. So, you boost lower trait. I gotta get an effect. That says shooting, but I can edit that.
You cast armor?
Boost lower. Oh, what I do? Can't. Well, it's the same die. Yeah, it was boost lower trait.
I was confused. He was like giving me armor.
If that's the case, you might want to let him.
No, he's lowering your a trait roll, and it's gonna have to be weird science, because that would be your most. You gotta think like the monsters. That should work.
And we're back in Barovia.
And it's also 10:05. I was hoping to get to the end. Yeah, we're almost to the end of this round. Good deal. Please stop and hear my song, he tells you. Tim.
Song?
So,
Sorry.
is Timmons like near the horses?
Yep.
All right, so Timmons wants to signal the rest of the posse. He wants to move far enough away from the horses to throw up a stick of dynamite up in the air.
Okay.
Make a signal.
Okay.
Timmons, don't roll double one fun, please.
So
Well, he
you're
doesn't-
gonna put a.
He's
You're
not
gonna.
gonna throw it straight up. He's gonna throw it.
You're gonna
Let's see what
put
you
a
roll
piece
before
of
we say that.
blasting cord in this thing. All right. You're gonna cut it real short and then let it burn right to the last minute or last second and throw it, or how you gonna do that?
Well,
You're gonna
no,
throw a piece of dynamite.
I mean, he's done this. He's used dynamite before. Remember, he
Uh-huh.
stuffed it in the monsters and stuff, so he's somewhat familiar with it. He wants to have enough that he can, get it about 20 feet up in the air, 20,
All right.
30 feet before it goes off. So
Okay.
not with the last second, but.
So let's see if you know.
And he's going to err on the long side. If it goes down into the cavern, he can try again. He's got 11 sticks.
Which
He's
direction are you gonna throw it?
like away from the horses.
Well, the horses are right here.
This can't be good.
Well, he's going to move as far as he can this way.
It's fine. it'll be
and then
fine.
throw it like out in this open area over those rocks.
Okay. So you light this dynamite.
Yeah, he'll have a cigar.
Okay, you get your cigar lit first. So you get a match out, get your cigar lit, trim off the wick or the cord where you think it's going to be just the right length. You light this son of a bitch and you throw it. So give me some kind of a throwing attack roll of any kind. Like
I have dynamite throwing.
Okay, there you go, dynamite throwing.
The range is 4, 8, and 16, so I'm going for 8. So that's, how do I make it?
You need a target on there, and so what I'll do.
Yeah, but is it just a -2?
It's 2.
Yeah,
if you
minus
do,
2.
and then -4.
So I just put a -2 in, and then we'll check this thing. Hey, Timmons is like freaking nice with that thing.
Not a problem. So you toss it up and over these rocks, and
See how loud it was.
yeah, it was. Well, it's still rumbling. You can still hear it rumbling. Fucking loud. You guys hear this blast go off and echo? Oh, everybody heard that.
And Timmons yells after it gets quiet, "Horses!" And that's it. That's it.
HG.
Oh, he's doing it, isn't he?
I'm gonna set off an explosion right here.
With yourself in it?
Yep.
Of
To hit
course.
everything, right? Well, for 1 point, I can make it selective, so I'm not gonna hit me.
This is a time when if you fail, it's actually has a similar result.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, as long as you're not throwing it towards Jeb.
That's still a success.
That's a success.
I'm gonna
And
go ahead. I need a 3. I'm gonna use my red chip. Try to get that raise. Yeah.
I'd say you did.
that's a raise. Thank you for the chip.
Alright, so how do I make it roll with a raise?
There's a little button in the bottom left.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what? Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Why do you have 3 wounds on you? Well, waiting
That
for
was
me
the
to
one that
apply
got,
it.
That
They
got
got.
used the card on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Oh yeah, when I hit that guy on the.
Yeah, with the crit fail. Yep.
What the hell? Wow.
4 was making it.
I'm going to apply that to the skeleton. I'm going to
Did we
apply
hear
that to
that
the.
too?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you heard the explosion. Yeah.
Had to answer Timmons back.
Sounds like a freaking
Wow.
a bombing range going on out here at Edwards Air Force Base or something. I wasn't whistling. I was making a sound effect.
Now there's a dog in the fight.
Oh, I should have tried to soak on him.
What? 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 Did you hear me whistle? I know. You were under the blankets.
That was the wrong. What the hell did I do? Okay, okay, here. Okay. All right, HG.
We gonna look everything in. I know a thing or two about death myself. I begin my turn.
Are you sure these are the demons that are after you, HG?
They all start to look alike when you blow them all up.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. You passed your turn as I was passing your turn. So that rolled remains shaken. So, okay, so he will remain shaken. This one, though, is not shaken.
It's about the two next to me.
That one is... Okay, it was his turn. Never mind. It doesn't matter. He's shaken. He failed. Shaken status removed. It doesn't remove a wound, too, does it?
No.
I didn't think so.
Unless it's a ghost power.
No, it just still has one wound.
That would be kind of a cool thing for something super evil.
That would suck.
I couldn't target. There he is. Do you still need that burst template out there, HG?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Here, I'll move. Okay, thank you. Okay. So now, here we go. How in the fuck did that miss you?
Improved block.
Yeah, improved block.
Improved luck and drunken fight style fighting.
So I'm gonna spend a blue chip. Did that roll? It didn't. It rolled off the board. There we go.
Uh-oh. Is that a raise?
That's a hit with a raid.
HG duck.
Give me a spirit roll, HG.
I do the bigger roll. Oh, maybe not. I'm
Which?
gonna white chip that.
Any. Oh.
That wild die.
Yeah.
And that's the end of our game tonight, folks.
What a lucky roll that re-roll. You called it too.
Nobody's on hold, are they? Yeah, he's on
Lost
hold.
in the fog.
He's on hold. Let's see.
And we're gonna put the game on
no,
hold.
I didn't. You're right, Brad. I did not do the.
Something seemed wrong.
Yeah, I didn't. Hang on. I gotta go back to him real quick because I never put the damage on HG from the touch. Just a spirit.
Ow.
That's not looking good.
I wanted you to roll double ones.
Hmm.
You were supposed to roll double ones.
Yeah. HG, got any chips? Try to soak any of that?
I got one to try. I don't know how successful it's gonna be.
It might surprise you.
You never know.
Oh,
Lucky there.
Go with that wild die.
You soak too.
And I played the chat.
You didn't put that into the soak box.
Oh shit! I never.
I think you just used those.
You should be able to type to 10 into the soak box, though, and it should apply it properly.
True. No. Yep, there we go. Got to turn my number lock back on. Okay, now we are at the end of the round. Oh shit, did that just deal again? Fuck.
Yes.
How come it looks like it's in the same order?
I didn't
No.
have a queen last time.
No, you're up. You're
It's
up.
just
for
that
the-
me
It's
and
Timmons
Lonzo both
last.
went
Yeah,
first last time
Timmons
too.
is last again. Look, every single
Every single fucking time. Okay, all right, gang. Well, thank you all for coming by tonight. The subs, Passion for Drawing slipped in tonight. Joey was here. Scuba and Gorgio got to at least throw Clyde at the gang. Gorgio picked probably a great night to be unavailable. So, anyway, we'll be back next Thursday, I'm pretty sure. There is a possibility I'll be on the road working, but I just don't know yet. But I think as of right now, we should be here because if there's ice and shit coming in, I am not driving to northern Arkansas. So, thank you everybody for coming by. Thanks to the players for entertaining me because when you split up like that, I'm like, well, I didn't even know where the rest of you guys went. And then when I found you over on the other side of the map, it's just when you stepped in the wrong place. I'm like, whoop, whoop.
You got to mention that when we have line of sight on.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to where you guys went. I'm like, wait, where's the other half of the party at? There's only 2 people here. So,
Doc, we might live through this.
Well, I have a plan B.
yeah, ice and shit is the worst, Finster. Not just ice, but ice and shit. Oh, good old Sven.
I don't know. Fuck and shit was pretty bad today.
The logic of the spinster. All right, everybody. So, is anybody out there still streaming? Probably not. Nope.
Rejects is out there.
Praters is out there.
Yeah, Lord Kazamba.
I don't know if Duff's actually running that tonight.
Well, let's see
Tales
if
for
he's
the
there.
Yawning. No,
Somebody else.
DM
No, it's not
King
Duff.
Bashman.
We're not going to rate anybody. Kind of like Drake the other night. I'm just tired. I'm going to bed. So, tell them bye, everybody. Thanks for coming by
See you
for
guys.
some
Bye,
Deadlands on
everybody.
Thursday. We'll see you next week.